Start it up.
Welcome back to the Six Pack Sports Talk. We got episode 16 today. We are doing an updated MLB Power Rankings now that we are into the month of June. I'm sure we've got some risers, we've got some fallers, and somewhere you're kind of wondering what the heck happened. I got a couple members of the panel here today. I got BDT Athletics, I got Jason's Ball Talk, and I got Dak Deal. How we doing today, fellas? How are we feeling about this power rankings list?
I'm gonna be on my Kevin O'Leary shit all day today. I'm just gonna sit here with the pyramid.
All right. What about you, Marlins fan?
No, I was just making sure that live was all up and good. We're good. My bad. Right. What I'm gonna be doing?
Yeah.
Talking everyone's ears off about Jacob Marski's luck stats. You know, we're gonna talk Marlins for probably an hour and a half. No, I'm just kidding. We just dominates the show.
Hour and a half.
I refuse to get off.
Oh my goodness!
All right, well, let's go ahead and get right into it. Just like with the last power rankings we did in the previous episode where we did MLB Power Rankings, we'll start off with the bottom feeders and then work our way up. You forgot to change it to numbers.
I did. Yes, everything's okay though. Everything's okay.
Selling out early.
It's all right. But
everything's okay.
I just can't believe this.
Oops.
It's okay. We could talk about. I think it's kind of, in my opinion.
I think everybody's
clear. Yeah, would be last, in my opinion.
I mean, for me, who would be last would either be the Rockies or the Angels. They're the two worst
Angels
teams
for me.
I'd probably go Rockies.
You'd go Rockies? Okay. Well, I'm
Rockies.
Angels.
Okay.
Rockies for Jason.
I think the Angels show a little ability to be semi-competitive.
I'm open to either one.
So many games.
I'm open to either one, to be honest.
I would say the worst would probably be the Rockies.
All right.
Yeah, I think I would go with the Rockies.
Go Rockies?
Yeah, especially in the last month.
Let's do it.
I mean, they've lost four straight. They have the worst record in baseball. I mean, not really cut and dry here. I mean, I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory why they'd be dead last. And then,
Dolander's hurt right now.
Hunter Goodman's cool, but I mean that's really
Rumfield's been solid.
Rumfield's good.
Get the Photoshop ready, Jay.
I was like, come on, guys.
Yeah, no, I mean, they have some guys that are all right, and that's but I mean,
Mickey Moniak is better than all right. Don't make
pitching staff. Yeah, but Mickey Moniak's hurt. That's
he's hurt too. I know.
I think Jake McCarthy's playing real well.
And unfortunately, Mickey Moniak's a Coors merchant.
He is a Coors merchant. Hey, you know what?
Yeah,
we're gonna take anything we can get out of the Rockies organization right now. We'll take a Coors.
You want to pull up the pitching staff real quick there, BDT?
Yes, sir.
Willie Castro's the trade candidate, by the way.
Let's go to innings.
I'd assume he's gonna get moved, but
I mean, Sagano's been kind of decent, but
he's all right. Yeah,
Rayland's been okay. Lorenzen.
The DRA's up to 7.8.
Lorenzen's almost at a 2 whip. His average against is 364.
Like, I know he plays I know he pitches half of his games at Coors, but still, I mean,
batting average against a 364, like
2 whip,
323 for. That's 323 for
a 2 whip,
or not Chase Delaney. 323 for Kyle Freeland too. I mean, good.
Yeah,
Lord.
That ain't good.
Who, by the way, set the Rockies franchise records for innings pitched today.
Wow, what an achievement!
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my.
Hey, good achievement. Hey, somebody's got to do it. I mean, you only got to be on the team for 6 years to do it, but
yeah, fair.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, really the only I'd say the only bright spot at pitching is Senzatella. It's been really good, yeah.
Which probably means he'll be traded.
Exactly, yeah.
I was reading the reliever market's like real thin. Is like
right now because it's still June.
Yeah,
I
Colorado could demand a pretty high return for.
Well, somebody wants him now, but like I said, wait till you hit later in the season, and we'll come down a bit. All right, so we got Colorado at 30. It seems like everybody thought the Angels 20 would be 29, right?
Yeah, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not totally against something else here.
The only other team I would probably have compete, Kansas City has been real bad past month. Just no plain other way to say it with Kansas City. I believe it was like a 4 or 5 game win streak they had. They swept somebody. I can't. I'd have to go back and look, but it looked like maybe they were, turning their season around maybe a little. And just since then, it's been nothing but.
Yeah, Royals, there's a good candidate, but like I said, I think I'm gonna go with the Angels here because they're pretty much neck and neck for the Rockies with the worst record in baseball. I mean, if they didn't have Trout, they probably would be the worst team in baseball.
Oh yeah. And Soriano's kind of been coming back down to earth.
Yeah, Soriano's coming back down to earth.
I mean, I feel like we all expected
3-7 in their last 10. Or
yeah,
their last
3-7 in their last 10. That's not great. They gave up 9 runs in the first inning against the Dodgers yesterday. I mean,
yeah, Shohei had 2 hits in the first inning yesterday.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yesterday.
Not good.
I mean, they got, Detmer's been all right.
Yeah. I mean, he's been all right.
Yeah, I was going to say he hasn't been great, but, he's been okay.
Could be worse. I mean, 1.14 whip isn't too bad.
I was going to say the whip's solid. Average against ain't too bad. 218. You got
Kochanowicz is back to being bad.
Yeah, I was about to say he's been
Kikuchi's hurt.
Kikuchi is hurt.
Kikuchi's hurt? Okay.
Most of their bullpen's pretty bad. Grayson Rodriguez is finally starting, but he's been rough in his starts.
Yeah, he got roughed up.
Maybe they always were on to something getting rid of him.
Yeah, maybe, man.
Urano's been pretty solid.
I was about to say, I think Walbert Urano has actually been all right.
A little surprising.
All right.
It's been all right.
For now, though, let's see as he gets more
I agree. Yeah, we'll have to see.
You want to go switch over to the offense for us?
Yes,
real quick here? Yeah. And then, I mean, Adele not doing too hot. OPS under 700. Neto's doing all right.
Oh, is that all right? Like only going to be the only bright spot on this team this year. I mean, is it time we talked that Shanuel might be a bust?
Shanuel.
Is he a bust?
Yeah, if he's not, he doesn't have power, it looks like to me. So he's got to get that average up if he's not going to be.
Dylan, I know you, especially you remember when he was just brought up straight to the majors right after the draft.
Well, see, that's the problem I think that the Angels have too, is continuously bringing guys up way too quickly and not giving them time to develop in the minors. They just do. I think they do that way too much.
They did it there. I believe the year. I don't remember who they did it with. But
it's not like
Nolan. They did the same thing with their first rounder.
Yeah, and it's not like they're on pace to. And it's not like they're on. They're in a rebuild. They've got like a deep farm system with a bunch of guys coming up that will eventually replace these guys. No, they have like a bottom-ranked farm system. I'm pretty sure they only have one top 100 prospect. That's it. So it's not like there's big name reinforcements coming for this team at some point to help like turn it around. Like unless they need to do something drastic here. I think they finally need to do it and trade Trout. But obviously that is if Trout accepts a trade, which I have no idea if he would be even willing to do that anyways.
There's been whispering.
If he's willing to do it, this is the year to do it because they have nothing going for them. And you need solid prospects to help rebuild this team because I don't see a light at the end of the tunnel for where they're at right now.
No, especially because every prospect outside of Neto really just hasn't worked out for them.
Exactly.
And I mean,
you'd even argue to trade Neto.
Reclamation project.
I don't know how much you want to blow it up.
It's just nothing just it's seemingly going great for the Angels.
Yeah.
No matter what direction they go in. It's not working. They tried spending big years back, didn't work. They tried the rebuild approach, and their rebuild has turned out to be a dud.
Yeah.
So
hasn't worked out like they'd planned. Not at all.
All right.
I'd vouch Royals next. I think you kind of convinced me, Jason.
I would say either Royals or Giants.
Yeah.
They were both teams that a lot of people picked to go to the playoffs in some capacity, and they have fallen well short of their.
I would go Kansas City, especially based off this past month. San Francisco's at least picked it up a little bit over the past month. They haven't been as terrible as they started the season.
Well, I mean, with how bad of a May Detroit had, too, you could probably throw them down here. But to be fair to Detroit, they have won like 5 out of their last 6.
Yeah,
swept
Detroit
swept the Rays, and then they just took 2 or 3 from Seattle too. So
I have a little more excuse with the Tigers. They've been hurt. At least they have a reason for being as bad as
They have a good injury.
The Royals don't have any excuse. They're just plain bad.
Well, they have some injuries to their pitching staff, but
there's some, yeah. But I thought
to their offense, no, they do not have any excuses.
I thought their pitching staff was deep enough to overcome an injury or two.
All right, sounds like we'll put Kansas City at 28.
I'm pretty down on.
You want to pull up the pitching staff in the?
Yes, sir.
It's not been pretty for them.
I mean,
their pitching staff has been fine.
Is Kolek hurt?
No.
Oh, he's been.
I think he was a late starter.
He
took over once somebody got hurt. I think Bubic is hurt. I know that much.
Is hurt, which they came out Nightingale came out today and said the Royals are shopping him. So
Reagans is hurt too, I think.
Yeah, Reagans is hurt right now.
Yep. Lucas Erceg was supposed to be their closer this year, and he's got it's supposed to be Carlos Estevez, but I don't know what happened to him. He pitched like one game, and I haven't heard from him since.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
162 ERA. Dude.
So he's been on the injured list since. Okay, never mind then. Lucas Erceg. I mean, I know he's 12 of 18 on his save opportunities, but that ERA is pretty damn ballooned up, and his WHIP is almost near 2. So, not exactly comforting numbers that you want to see with somebody who's supposed to be your closer. I think they gave it to Lang now instead.
Yeah, I was going to say, I believe
experience. So I wonder if they swapped it over to him. But I think the main fault, the pitching has struggled for sure, but I think the real struggles with the Royals this year has come from their offense.
Yeah.
Salvador Perez and Vinny Pasquantino have been so bad this year, especially with runners in scoring position for Salvi and Vinny. Like, they've been 2 of the worst hitters in the league when it comes to runners in scoring position.
Salvador Perez
I think with Salvador Perez, I think age is just finally catching up to him. Like, I think Father Time's finally come to get him. And then, obviously, Vinny just needs to be better. I don't know how they do that exactly, but, I mean, eventually, hopefully you hope he turns it around. I mean, he's been a little bit better as of late, but still not enough.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I guess if there's one positive so far, it's that Bobby Witt still looks fantastic. So if you want to take a positive away from this team, Bobby Witt is still Bobby Witt at least.
All-star.
Jack Caglianone's looking a bit better too compared to his rookie season.
Yeah.
So he's looking better. I don't really understand the whole. They were platooning him really weird too. Like, just give the guy every day at bats. He's going to be better than the other options you're rolling out there.
Exactly. I mean, Isaac Collins struggling, Carter Jensen struggling. I mean,
that's just been the Royals' MO for the last couple of years too. Their outfield is just not produced, giving them any production offensively.
I think I've complained about it for
it's like
3 or 4 years now.
The Royals, their approach to it too is just to throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. Jack Caglianone's the only guy that's you would consider maybe a core type of member, but
I mean, they just gone about having a defensive outfield. Right. I don't really they felt like their infield and Salvi offensively in the past, has carried them through seasons with the strong pitching staff, and it's just at this point where they're at, it's not good enough, and their infield's not producing like in past years. Like we said, Salvi's pretty. I'm pretty close to saying that he's been like a bottom 5 hitter in baseball this season.
I mean, it's not been good. How many LBs he's getting,
especially as an everyday player.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Right, he has over 230 at bats. That's part of the problem.
And just barely hitting over 200. He's never been a guy that takes a ton of walks either.
No, he's never been a guy known for his plate discipline.
So it's not like he's getting on base much either. They don't have just much infield production at all outside of Bobby. Miguel Garcia
is doing
okay. Yeah, he's about league average, which he started the season hotter, and I know he's cooled off. lately. But yeah, and even once again, like as we bring up, the outfield production has been a consistent problem, even dating back to when they made the playoffs back in 24.
Right, that's what they traded for Isaac Collins for originally. Originally, when they traded for Isaac Collins, he was supposed to be like the help for
a big boost out in the outfield, and
for outfield production, and that clearly hasn't translated.
Yeah, they ain't working.
Personally, I'm on the side of the Royals should think about retooling, but if they're gonna keep believing in this team, please go get a veteran outfield bat.
Well, that's the thing. You're asking for a smaller market team to actually go out and spend money. I mean, I know they're locked up with.
The thing is they don't need to spend money. They can make it. They can make a trade. They have a surplus of pitching, and it's been reported now that obviously they're shopping Bubic, which I'm assuming is probably for a bat because their offense is terrible. So, obviously it seems like they're not going to go in the path of breaking some of this team down and retooling it. They're going to keep trying to build it. So, we'll see what happens out of it, but probably
I agree.
They continue to be as bad as they've been over the past month. I don't really see much light.
I think for number 27, I got two thoughts: Giants or Red Sox. I could hear Tigers as well.
I take the Giants.
Giants, yeah.
Yeah, because they're pretty much
picked it up.
Jack, what do you think? We haven't heard you. You in with that?
Yeah, I'm with the Giants.
Okay, bad.
I was actually looking at their stats.
Okay, bad.
And pulling them up.
Yeah, I would say the Giants should go.
Well, if we just
because of the expectations, and I know they've been the reason I would put them ahead of Kansas City is because they have been playing a slightly better as of late, but not anything crazy.
I mean, their offenses came somewhat alive.
Yeah. I mean, they did have the benefit of playing Colorado for a couple games too.
Their
offense has come alive a bit.
This is my single jab at Jack before we get to the Cubs. If we just base it off Friday, then the Giants are probably the best team in baseball.
Fucking cheap shot right there.
I'm sorry.
Jack. Six-pack sports talk.
He said it's been your boy. He said it's been your boy, Dak Deal.
He said it's been real, guys.
He said peace, though.
Maybe 15 minutes before the Cubs joke took him out.
I had to do it.
I mean, the pitching staff for the Giants, I mean,
it hasn't
been too great.
Hasn't been great.
It hasn't been great. I mean, I feel like
is Logan Webb going to be on the move here?
I would think Robbie Ray gets traded before Logan Webb, but I think if a team goes out there and offers something that the Giants can't pass up on, I think they might actually pull the trigger on it.
I can see Robbie Ray getting moved. Yeah,
from what I've seen from reports, the Giants want to shed some money,
but
might as well.
But the problem is, they want to move off some of their big contracts on the offensive side, but I mean,
none of them are performing. That's
right.
the problem.
If you want to go ahead and pull up the offensive stat,
yes, sir.
Yeah,
the problem has been.
I mean, you're gonna pay. Are you gonna really take on Willie Adames? Adames' contract for the production he's giving? No.
Nope.
Rafi Devers? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
Matt Chapman?
Personally, the only guy.
Chapman? No.
The only guy I would take a look at offensively off this team that I think might become available would be Ramos.
I can see Helio Ramos, maybe.
Yeah,
I think Ramos can benefit from having a better lineup around him.
I mean, the young guys that they called up are contributing a bit, which is good to see.
I think Bryce Eldridge is.
Schmidt and Eldridge, they've been
coming out right now. He's coming out hot.
Yeah. Bader looks like a bust of a signing, but
I don't even know where he's at. I mean, I was gonna say he must have got cut or something because
it's just they don't play. No, they just don't play him because
he's garbage. Really, look at that.
Yeah,
they shouldn't play him.
Jung-Hoo Lee has been playing pretty good since now that he's actually healthy. Yeah. Chapman's been playing better. Chapman, Adames, and Devers have been playing slightly better as of late, but obviously their numbers still reflect the poor starts that they had to the year, and that's kind of what sunk them too. Like those three guys just having such a bad start to the season. Bader too, and Bailey, even though Bailey got traded, but still, those 5 guys like having the terrible starts that they did to the start of the season definitely is a big part in why they started off so poorly. I think Luis Ariz might be a good trade candidate coming up here too. He's on a 1-year deal, and with his work with Ron Washington, he's actually like one of the best defensive second basemen now in the league, and he still has his great contact numbers, and obviously he's not going to slug for much, but still.
Getting some extra base hits more than he typically does.
Yeah, normally for now, but we'll see how that evens out as the season progresses. It's still only June, but
I agree.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, I think out of anybody on the offense that you would see get moved, it'd be most likely Luis Ariz. That would be my biggest candidate.
I'm almost certain he's getting moved.
Yeah.
We got a team in mind by chance, real quick, before we swap out?
Not yet.
Yeah, it's still a little early.
Yeah, it's still a little early. You won't see guys really start getting moved until like the last week of July. That's when really things will start to pick up. I'm sure there's teams internally having discussions about where they're at right now, what they want to do as they get closer to the deadline. But for now,
you'll have a guy or two. You'll have a bigger name or two maybe move this month, as maybe a team's just trying to get ahead of the trade,
right? Or it's out of desperation.
Yeah, you're not going to see much other than that.
That's fair.
But I mean, if a team's going to start unloading pieces and you're going to see some bigger name get moved, I think the Giants are probably going to be the seller in that situation there.
Yeah.
I think somebody's going to probably look to move for a Logan Webb kind of early on. Yeah, and I think
I could go with that.
Yeah.
And I think the more and more the Giants drop, I think the more and more likely it gets.
The worse it gets, the more likely they're just going to
I just think because of their contracts and how much they're making and the production that they put up so far, I really don't see a situation. I mean, unless like for the next 2 months, Adames just like puts up these incredible numbers, and same thing with Devers or Chapman. Unless they like put up these insane numbers for the next 2 months, I don't see them getting moved with the money.
Well, you gotta remember too, Dylan, like the Carlos Correa situation. I'll use this as an example. That was a pretty extreme thing where Minnesota was able to get off that contract without having to pay any of it. They took no return. More than likely, that's not happening with any of those guys in San Fran. They're gonna have to. That.
And Correa only allowed it because he played.
He played in Houston. Exactly. So I mean. Right. We'll have to see how much money San Fran's maybe willing to eat on one of these guys, but
they're going to have to eat money on at least one.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. I mean, maybe they're willing to eat enough to make teams interested.
Yeah. No, I agree. Before we get to the next team, we got a comment here. I'll just talk about it real quick.
Yeah.
We'll get to the Braves later because obviously they're probably going to be either 1 or 2 or something. I could definitely see them in the I could definitely see them in the market if someone comes available.
I can talk this real fast, but I actually brought this up to Dylan. We were
watching the games.
Yeah, we were watching the games earlier, and I brought this up. I said, are the Braves going to be the classic? They're going to win a ton of regular season games, and then as soon as you get to the playoffs, like I'm scared for their pitching staff outside of Elder.
Like you're getting 2023 feeling kind of
exactly. I'm not 100% convinced on Strider. You still look kind of up and down, and after that, who do you trust?
Right, I agree.
Yeah, we'll definitely get to that.
Maybe in the past 2 years it would have been Ronaldo Lopez, but
now
he's
no.
Now it's no. So
threw hands with
Soler
and forgot how to pitch.
I'll speak more on that a little bit. But
we'll get to the Braves.
100%. All right, so I'm thinking either Red Sox or Mets here for the last one.
I was about to say I'd throw the Mets into the talking into that. I'd say Red Sox though, personally.
Personally, I think I would go Red Sox too. But then the Mets definitely start off 25.
Yeah.
I'm at Detroit here, personally.
I'm not going to go Detroit here because of the injuries and the fact that they've been playing a lot better this last week. Sweeping the Rays and taking 2 or 3 from the Mariners, who are also red hot. I think they might be starting to turn it around.
Okay. I'm fine. I mean, would you guys say those Red Sox?
Yeah, Red Sox.
Yeah, Red Sox.
Yeah, Red Sox. I would go Red Sox. Like
And
the
then
order
Mets
I'd have for the next
off
three.
there.
The order I'd have for the next three, I would go Red Sox, Mets, Tigers.
Yeah,
That's what I would do.
be cool. I would be
With of course with the Red Sox or with of course the Tigers being with the potential to move considerably up because of the fact that they've been playing better recently.
Are we in agreement? Because I could just do that right now. We'll go to the next three.
Well, let's start with the Red Sox and then we can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's cover the Red Sox real quick and then we'll move on to the next couple.
Boston.
Yeah, Boston.
Doing
Jason was telling me this morning about how vindicated he felt because he said he's like, I told people that Boston wasn't going to be a playoff team.
Making his victory lap.
I don't know.
Yeah,
why.
you would definitely take a victory lap.
I had to. I'm sorry, but there was just a feeling that this team wasn't gonna perform up to expectations.
Yeah.
Specifically the offense to me has just been.
These three.
I think
Mm-hmm.
it also has.
There's your three biggest suspects.
Yep.
Right there. The lack of production from 3/4 of your
Struggling.
infield.
and tennis racket.
Yeah, he's playing bad too.
He's playing bad.
Tennis rackets.
He's been better. He's been playing a little bit better as of late, though. I think since May since like mid-May he's been playing actually a lot better.
I was watching a Boston game a couple days ago, and one of
Let me see.
Yeah, do like the last 30 games real quick just for Durant.
It feels like Durant's a little bit getting pushed out of Boston.
235.
Yeah, see, Durant's playing a bit better as of late.
Yeah, he's playing a little above average. I like that.
All right, yeah, you could go back.
But somebody said Durant's getting pushed out of Boston. It feels like, and I kind of agree. Just feels like Boston prefers to move on, but it just feels like they're not getting a package that they want.
Yeah,
or they just haven't found the right deal. But
I mean, the pitching staff is, for the most part, has done their part. The starting outside of Brian Bayo, Garrett Crochet got hurt, so I mean, there's nothing you can do there. Now he's on the 60-day IL, so he'll be out for at least another 2 weeks, I think they said. But I don't know when exactly he's coming
Peyton
back.
Toll's been good,
but Brian Bayo was a damn disaster. They finally sent him down to AAA, which was a much needed move. He's been awful all year. Although what's funny to me is they said like some stat, most of the damage that teams have done on him comes in the first inning.
Yeah.
And it's like, then why not just use an opener every start? I don't really get it. But I don't know. That's the Red Sox mindset, I guess.
I've asked that for the last month with Bilo. But apparently before Bilo got sent down after his last outing, in the post game, his interpreter, they said something about him not being comfortable with an opener.
Oh, well then, at that point, you're gonna have to send him down.
That he's a starting pitcher.
Oh, I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah, I know the Red Sox right now are in denial about selling, but there's definitely two guys I see at the very least.
Chapman too.
Chapman could definitely get moved because he's having another great season as their closer.
100% save converted.
Maybe Whitlock and then Sonny Gray. I think being moved off this team.
Yeah, I don't think
Sonny Gray.
But for now, they're saying they're not interested in moving any of these guys. So for now, there's no point to really speculate about it until they.
Yeah, Boston's stupid self wants to add a right-handed bat, which personally, they need at least 3 more bats to help this offense. I don't think one right-handed bat's really going to do this offense.
I mean, Trevor Story's been absolutely brutal at the plate this year. Caleb Durbin, which they traded Kyle Harrison and Tyler Ferguson for, and Shane Duran, I think. Just an awful trade. They got absolutely fleeced with that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Durbin's probably offensively one of the worst third basemen in the league right now with this /line.
Statistically,
I mean, those are almost like Brian Hayes numbers.
Seriously.
They're that
I don't
bad.
think he's quite the defender of Brian Hayes.
No, but I think he hits slightly better than Hayes, to be fair. But I mean, that's not a very hard thing to do. But Marcelo Meyer hasn't been very good either. Christian Campbell's still stuck down in the minors. Like, he hasn't done enough to get a call back up. And mind you, he had an extension too last year. So he's making all that money just to sit down in AAA.
Yeah,
Roman Anthony's been having a rough year because he can't stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps suffering setbacks and injuries. He just hasn't been able to see the field. He's only played 30 games so far this year.
About half
His
season.
numbers don't exactly pop out at you either.
Yeah, and a big thing, like
30 games and 5 runs batted in.
a lot of people's
Not exactly
a lot of people's
anything to write home about.
being high on the Red Sox was based on Roman Anthony, and I was
Right.
like expecting a rookie to just completely change your team and bolster you into becoming a contender was just a little crazy to me, especially just with how this roster just offensively. Like I keep emphasizing it. It's bad everywhere almost.
Well, there's some good parts. No, I mean to be fair, there are some decent.
Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras is having a good year. Cedar Rafael is having a pretty decent season, and same thing with Willie Abreu. I'd say those two.
Lion Man said, when was the last time Trevor Story was really good in Colorado?
Yeah, that's
pretty much.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Colorado, yeah.
I would probably,
Literally.
pretty much, because he's been nothing but hurt or underperformance since he went to Boston in 2022.
Yeah.
His
No,
best season-
literally.
His best season in Boston was his first year.
Bust of the season. I mean, bust of a signing, not a bust of a season.
Oh, 100%
Yeah.
Boston signing, but well, that's their problem.
Agreed.
Yeah.
We'll see if they actually sell or not at the deadline.
Maybe that right-handed bat could propel them up these rankings.
Well, the problem is too. I think until probably for another month and a half, the American League is so bad that even though you are well below 500, you still have a shot. All it takes is a week's worth of games to win in a row, and you're in the thick of the wild card race. That's how.
Yeah, that's the way the season's been. There. Outside of the top, we'll get to it, but outside of the top 6, there's not exactly there's not a middle ground this year.
All right,
I agree.
It's not always about the money, Spider Man.
It's not
always the Mets, baby. Let's go.
Mets,
The Mets,
baby. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Mets baseball.
Number 25. The Mets.
25.
This is what they paid all that money.
We were discussing the Mets before we started.
Another very disappointing team this year, especially considering that they have almost a $350 million payroll.
Yeah, I said this to Jonah. So the Mets essentially traded their shit for just even worse shit this offseason. Because
the top 5 at bat.
Luis Robert has
Boba 40 million a year. I mean,
flat 615 OPS.
For 615 OPS.
Oh
yeah.
Marcus Simeon's not retired.
Marcus Simeon is clearly on the decline. Not good. Vientos is having a down year after he had a good season last year.
Brett Beatty's been bad.
Brett Beatty's been.
Yeah, he's been not horrible, but he's been mid.
Yeah. Francisco Alvarez is good, but the problem with Francisco Alvarez is he gets hurt all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna
say Polanco got hurt
early.
Francisco Lindor is hurt. Luis Robert's been out since the end of April, and I think they moved him to the 60-day injured list.
All three of those guys you mentioned.
Ronnie Mauricio's hurt. Yeah, it's brutal. Tyrone Taylor's not good.
Luis Torrens is bad.
Yeah.
Juan Soto's
still Juan Soto at least, so I guess
amazing,
at least they have. Yeah. If he has I wouldn't be surprised if Soto has an opt-out in his contract.
He does.
He takes it.
So Soto has an opt-out in 29, I believe.
Oh, if I'm him, I'm taking
29. But I was gonna say this: if the Mets look themselves in the face and realize, hey, this thing's probably not that close, and we might be farther off than we think, do they approach Soto about possibly moving him?
I don't see that.
I don't either.
And because of how much he makes too, how many teams would even take that on?
Yeah.
It limits it for sure.
Right, because they're going to try and offload as much of the contract as possible if they try and move him, because they don't want to pay 50. They don't want to pay 50-something million a year just to keep him there.
For sure, but
it's not viable.
For teams that are going to be interested, it's either you acquire him with the deal that he has now, or you're going to give him a raise when he hits free agency, when he opts out of the deal. So, which one?
They don't want to remake Bobby Bonilla Day. I'll say that.
Right.
Yeah.
Go to the pitching staff. Because it's kind of interesting for the Mets too. Like even though their record's so bad, like their run differential isn't as terrible as you'd think for a team like this bad. Their run differential is only a -5. So I'd give credit. Their pitching's done a good job of keeping them in games, but the offense has just been so lost this year.
Yeah, that's really the big problem with it.
Well, David Peterson struggled hard. Sean Manaea is like a innings eater when they're getting blown out now.
Yeah,
pretty much.
Devin Williams, yeah.
Devin Williams sucks.
Yeah.
Mets fans were really excited about getting him for some reason. I don't know why.
After he already struggled in New York, the other team.
Yeah. Kodai Senga, I think, is on the injured list or he got sent down. Craig Kimball got DFA'd.
Yeah,
but, there's some guys further up that have been pretty solid. Like, Clay Holmes has been solid. Freddie Peralta's been solid, but Nolan McLean's been good.
Former Marlin.
Yeah, Nolan McLean's been good in his rookie year so far.
Their bullpen in general has just been really
Was McLean a rookie?
Yeah, Nolan McLean's a rookie.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Wow.
I could see Peralta, depending on how far the Mets are out of it, I could definitely see Peralta getting moved, though.
Weaver's been doing good, too.
It'd be funny if the Brewers traded back for him.
Dylan, Freddie floated in trade rumors for like a month already.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't imagine Freddie's on this roster after trade deadline.
I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked if Peralta's.
Actually, the Cubs
on the Mets
are actually like the first team to check in on Peralta, from what I.
It'd be funny if the Brewers. It'd be funny if the Brewers traded back for him.
It would.
No, it wouldn't.
It's like, all right, we'll come back then.
It would be.
But I don't see that.
I thought Jackson's like, I don't like that.
I'd assume the Mets would try and demand.
Oh, shocker! The Cubs fan doesn't like a guy going to the Brewers. I'm shocked.
They'd have to demand something sure, Jason. I agree.
Yeah, if I'm the Mets, I'm demanding one of those top 2 prospects if I'm moving them back to Milwaukee. I'm not having that.
They're not giving up Jesus Made for Freddie.
Oh no, I'm not saying the Brewers would do it. I'm just saying if I'm the Mets, I'm not doing.
Yeah, if I'm the Mets, I'm asking for the Miz.
Yeah,
that's
I see. I mean, former tag champ. I'm sorry.
That's as bad. That's as bad as that. I saw a post where some delusional Tigers fan said that for Scooball, the Brewers should give up Churio and the Miz. Like, stop it. Like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I'm not sure if that was a meme or not, but holy smokes.
He just touched 103.7.
We want to talk about delusion.
Set the record for a starter.
Yeah,
yesterday or 2 days ago.
I mean, we'll talk about them. We'll talk about that more.
Freeland.
Yeah, we can get to the. What do we think, folks? Sorry.
I thought we said Tigers.
Tigers.
I'll say this with Detroit. I can keep excusing the injuries, but at some point they do have some pretty good players on that roster that aren't hurt.
Yeah, I would say Detroit would go. I would say Detroit should go here because they're the last team they're the last team on the list so far that hasn't cracked 30 wins yet.
Yeah.
So
they will be getting Scooball back very shortly as he's already in AAA.
That's a huge. Yeah, he's already had his first
shot.
Yep, some sad 19-year-old's gonna go up to bat and see.
Oh, they already did.
On a mission, yeah.
They already did. He already had his first rehab start. It's gonna be.
He looked good already. So
yeah, imagine being in the minors and that's who you got to go face that day. Brutal.
That's not great. Not a great day. Yeah.
Not fun.
But no, I think the reason why we put them here is because you'll have Casey Mize coming back. I don't know how much Verlander's really going to make a difference at this point. They need somebody, and then Scooball's coming back. So, and they just need more starting pitching.
Yeah, they just need somebody to throw some innings. So I mean,
they need arms.
Verlander might not come back and be very good, but you know, helpful.
I mean, look at all the pitchers so far they've had to use this season. It's like holy smokes.
Yeah, they've so many.
Flaherty's been bad. No way around it. Flaherty's been terrible so far this season.
Good at all. Not what they need.
Framber, I don't know what to make of Framber so far. Like,
it's just
like I think he's actually been all right because I was watching a Tigers game the other day and they said like outside of the 2 starts where he got like blown up, he's actually been really solid. So I guess he's just hit or miss, and then obviously he's a head case. If he gets pissed off, he's gonna throw at somebody for some reason.
Either his catcher or the batter.
Yeah, I mean catchers beware. But yeah, I think once you get some of these starters back that are supposed to be like a main part of the rotation, I think that they can really turn it around. Also, Keter Montero's been pretty solid. He was actually dealing against us, and then inexcusably, AJ Hinch pulled him after 6 when he only threw like 65 pitches.
Yep.
Something with AJ Hinch's management style, I think, kind of plays into it. It's almost like it's sabotaging the team slightly. Not like a huge amount, but I'm saying just ever so slightly. And the other problem with the Tigers right now, they can't close out games. They've gotten walked off so many times this year, and that's just a big crutch for them right now. They've blown a lot of saves.
7 for 11, 2
Right.
for 5, 1 for 5.
See what I mean? They've had plenty of save opportunities, and they just can't convert.
Blowing them all.
Jansen's hurt, by the way, so I know you pulled up the 7 for 11 for Jansen, but yeah, he got hurt, so he's missing time.
Well, he still didn't play. He didn't convert it when he was playing.
Right. The offense has been it's been a lot better, but I mean, I feel like these stats are kind of inflated by the week that they just had because they had a great week this week.
Offensively.
The legit hitters, I would say, McGonigal, Green, and Dingler, those 3 guys, fantastic so far this year. Glaber just came back, so that's a big boost to their offense too. Kerry Carpenter also came back this week, so that's another big boost to your offense.
And he also looked really good too this week, Kerry.
So I mean, you're seeing a lot of the guys down here in the like 9 to 15 range, like not getting as many bats now, which is a huge boost for the Tigers offense.
Mm-hmm.
But when they were in the lineup, they're definitely not good enough, which goes to show you like how cataclysmic it can be. Like if any of these guys in the lineup get hurt again.
Yeah, I mean, they can't afford injuries.
Because they can't afford to be trotting Zach McKinstry and Hyu Lee and Gage Workman out there. It's just not – you're not – or Jahmai Jones. Like,
yeah, I think –
I don't get why Hinch starts a guy with a 474 OPS, but you do you, man. Whatever. And their outfield production isn't the best either. Wenzel Perez, Matt Vierling, and – I mean – outside of Riley Green, the other 2 fielders aren't pulling their weight, but I think Carpenter DHs more than he plays right. I know he's listed as a right fielder, but Carpenter DHs more than he plays right field because Carpenter's also not very good in the field.
No, he's not a good defender.
He's a butcher in the field, so he normally DHs. And then Torkelson, I don't know about Torkelson. He 7-12 for a first baseman is not good.
I've been said with Torkelson.
That's a position that's normally known for being an offense, like a main driver of the offense, and it's just not good enough.
I mean,
I agree.
I talked about it with Torkelson.
It needs to be better, but I think
AJ Hinch comes into play again. I don't like AJ Hinch's managerial style at all. Why is I've watched this lineup struggle throughout most of the season, and I continuously watch Torkelson, he's been solid. He's been one of their better hitters, wise throughout the year at least, and he consistently bats 6th, 7th in the order. Down, but AJ Hinch just kind of that managerial style. AJ Hinch, Craig Counsell. Mark Kotze, I'll throw in there. Just being guys that have just made such confusing decisions to me just all this year. And I think it's just driven by analytics. They just dive too deep into the numbers instead of just playing baseball. Example, Dylan said, Montero being taken out after 60 pitches, 6 innings of dominant baseball. He's throwing the ball great against a really good offense, and you have a bullpen that's
struggles to close out games.
It got overused last year.
Yeah,
now we want this year and overuse them again. I don't know. I'm starting to question AJ Hinch. How much was him being a good manager was really carried by how good the Houston Astros really were. Just talent.
Yeah. They've got But I think out of any team in the list so far, this will definitely be the team that, like, come All-Star break, they might be like 2 rows up.
They definitely have a big run left in them.
Their starting pitching is.
I definitely think they have a big run left in them for sure.
Oh, by the way,
especially how bad the American League is too.
Dylan, on your Fromber point, by the way, if you take out, so he has 2 starts where you give him 8 runs and 7 earned runs. All right, take those 2 starts out. He's given up 4 runs in 2 starts. Other than that, it's 9 starts of one or 2 runs.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So he's outside of his blow-up starts, he's actually been pretty damn good.
Yeah, he's actually been pretty solid.
It's just for the MO for Detroit is just get healthy. Like
hit the ball better.
It's a good sign here.
Exactly. No hits, no runs, minor league start. Yeah.
I'd love to see that if you're a Tigers fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those minor league guys. They're
having a rough start.
Yeah.
That's going to be a rough game. Let's call it what it is.
How's that for your confidence? Yeah, you got to face School Bowl today.
Yeah, have fun, buddy.
Hopefully Detroit can, once they get healthy, they put it together and get on a nice run because the American League playoffs is still pretty open.
Very.
Very open.
Still pretty good fighting chance for, even Boston if they put it together somehow.
Well, that's what I mean about the American League. Like, it's so ass this year that literally you win a week's worth of games straight and you're in the thick of the wild open that fast. That's all you got to do is just get burning hot and you're right back in it. All right. I think for the next two, I think I'm either in between the Twins or the Astros.
That's exactly the 2 teams I was looking at.
I'm kind of personally with Ethan. I'm low on the Reds.
They're 2-8 the last 10. They're struggling.
Actually, you know what?
They've lost 4 in a row too.
Right, they've been down. They've been doing so bad since. You know what? Let's put the Reds here. You're right.
They've been struggling, man.
Actually, you know what? I think we need to do another change. I think we need to put the Tigers ahead of the Reds. I know they don't have 30 wins, but I think the Reds' record right now is so inflated by the hot start that they've had. They've been absolutely brutal.
I agree with you.
They've been brutal since the start of May. Their run differential is like -50 now, which is like one of the worst in the league. Their offense isn't very good. Their pitching is not very good.
Bad offense.
And there's not like reinforcements on the way. Ellie hit the injured list. It's just
that's not good. They cannot afford for Ellie to hit the injured list.
And he did. So they're they're even more screwed than they're even more screwed now.
What did I say was going to be the one team for sure that just was super obvious that was going to go from playoff, that was from last year's playoff team to not being a playoff team this year? This team. It was just, it's obvious. They can't hit the damn ball.
Well, some of them can hit the damn ball, but the problem is not enough of them can hit the damn ball.
Shout out. I want to give a big shout out. Shout out former JJ Bleday.
Former Marlin JJ Bleday.
He was never good with you guys. He at least
he had
a good season with us at least.
He was awful with us. That's why we got rid of him.
Pat yourself on the back over there.
It was kind of telling he was going to be better elsewhere. I do think it's good he's not playing every day.
Yeah.
Well, he's a platoon guy. That's all. Same thing with Nathaniel Lowe.
Exactly. Well, I think the A's had a problem where they refused to platoon Bleday, and it made him seem a lot worse than he really was. But
right.
Yeah, the Reds have the right idea with him, and he's hitting the ball well.
He's raking.
Ellie's been good when he.
Yeah, Ellie and Sal Stewart have been good.
Yeah,
Sal Stewart's got an 800 OPS as a rookie. Spencer Steer's turning his season around. He's almost back up to an 800 OPS too.
I believe he had 3 home runs this weekend. He had 2 today, I know, and 1 yesterday.
Got to get rid of this guy.
So maybe he's warming up. They sent Trey Friedel down to AAA.
Good call.
Yeah,
I missed that.
My guess is Dane Myers is
likely. Yeah,
likely
Dane Myers
now
is a good
starting
defender.
center fielder. Suarez has been a bust of a signing. Brian Hayes is the worst third baseman, and he's hurt. They actually just came out with a report today saying that Brian Hayes is going down to Arizona to work with the drive line stuff to hopefully get him his bat somewhat better. while he's still on the injured list. So I don't know. Maybe hopefully that turns at least a little something around for him. But he's a butcher at the plate.
Yeah,
he's never going to be good.
The thing with him is like he's good. He's pretty much a platinum glove guarantee where whatever position he's going to play at. Mm-hmm. But he just can't hit anything. He can't hit nothing.
Right. And then obviously the starting pitching's been also outside of Chase Burns.
Chase Burns has been incredible.
Chase Burns has been really good, like ace type stuff.
And this
Andrew Abbott's been fine, but after that it gets pretty bad.
And this was supposed to be the one spot on the Reds where it was kind of like, hey, we can, maybe if the offense doesn't get by, the starting pitching will at least keep us in. No, it hasn't been that way.
No, Brady Singer's been bad. Yeah, and I mean, you're down bad when you actively employ Chris Paddock. Have they
signed him?
No, they just acquired him.
Chris Paddock's absolutely terrible. I mean, Brandon Williamson's been really bad.
Yeah, he's been terrible.
Nick Lodolo, what the hell happened to him?
Yeah, he's not good.
He was really good last year. Rhett Lauder hasn't been great. Brady Singer's been terrible.
Brady Singer's been awful. 17 home runs allowed.
Dude, it's so funny to me that the Reds were trying to trade Lodolo for a bat and couldn't find the bat that they wanted this offseason.
No wonder.
He's kind of.
I mean, their bullpen hasn't. A lot of guys in their bullpen haven't been that great. I mean, I don't really look at ERA for bullpen because all it takes is like one bad.
Yeah, I check whip, I check average against.
Right, obviously one bad appearance in the pen and your ERA is going to be swelled up. So
shoot up.
ERA doesn't tell the full story.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you walk a lot of guys? Do you strike out a lot of guys? That's what I would say. I mean, they do walk a lot of. Some of their relievers walk quite a few guys. I mean,
Connor Phillips.
Graham Ashcraft has 16 walks in 27 innings. It's not exactly ideal.
Yeah, Phillips has more walks than innings.
The Reds are third in the league walks allowed.
Yeah, that's
there. You go.
Yeah, they're almost almost given up 300. So,
as long as we don't face Burns, I'm excited when the Sox play him.
Yeah, there you go. You get to light somebody up.
Let's eat.
Your yams, collard greens, pork.
Reds definitely will be down here, I think, for the rest of the season. I don't see how it gets better for them. They'll get a bump when Ellie gets back. They'll definitely get a bump when Ellie comes back, but still, it's not looking good. They play in that division too, and the National League's just loaded too. So, I'm sorry. I'm Reds fans. It's not looking good.
No.
And they probably would agree with you.
And it seems like they probably are going to have to sell off whatever good they have sooner rather than later because they don't really have anything in the minors.
Yeah, there's not much reinforcement left.
So it seems like, hey, it's either commit to being this mid or sell off some of what you have to replenish your farm system so it's not a super long rebuild and at least maybe keep Ellie around.
Right. All right. Yeah, I think now we do the Twins or the Astros.
Yeah, the Twins.
I got Twins and then probably Astros next, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I would do Twins and then Houston.
This team's just going to stay mid all year. I don't know why either.
And it's going to be painful too because any sensible person would tell you that this team should just trade Joe Ryan and start the rebuild, but
no,
ownership's hell bent on quote unquote competing. So you're stuck in this like purgatory pretty much, where they'll win you games, but they'll win games, but they're not going to win enough to be like competitive for a playoff spot. But they're not going to be bad enough to get you a top draft pick too, or like in that area. They blew up the whole roster last year, so I don't know how much more they can really blow it up. But I mean, you've got good, solid pieces in the lineup. Byron Buxton always is a solid hitter, except when he has runners in scoring position this year. He's actually like one of the worst hitters in scoring position this year. That's why he bats leadoff.
That seems to be for a lot of power hitters this year.
Cody Clemens has been pretty good for a utility guy. I mean, he's got a 785 OPS. That will play for a utility man.
Good slashes, I was about to say.
Ryan Jeffers is having a good season.
Great slashes, yeah.
Yeah, he's got a good slash. He's injured, though. So I don't know how it'll be when he gets back. But still, he's having a good slash line. He's got a good slash line. I've heard he's actually going to be he might be a big trade candidate this year. Minnesota decides to trade him or not.
I could see it.
Because, I mean, finding a catcher that's hitting that good is very hard to find in the trade deadline.
They're currently 9th in the league in runs scored.
Right. But so their offense plays every now and then. But the problem is their offense is very streaky. And I know they sent down Royce Lewis, too, because he's
back up.
Yeah, I know he's back up. And I'm just saying in general, like they sent him down because he was playing so rough. You want to go ahead and switch over to the pitching staff, BDT?
Sir, yes, sir.
I mean, you got Joe Ryan, ace.
Pitching his ass off. Yeah, looking good.
Joe Ryan and Taj Bradley, and then.
Yeah, Taj Bradley's been pretty good so far this year. Simeon Woods
Bailey Ober's been okay.
Bailey Ober, I believe.
So there's no reason to really make a mention of Simeon Woods Richardson because he got DFA'd.
They did finally, yeah.
Yeah, Connor Prelip struggling as a rookie.
Yeah, I'm not too surprised.
Bailey Ober hit the injured list. That's a big loss for them too.
Yeah, it is.
Zebby Matthews is.
You want to know who this game was against?
Right. The Marlins. Yeah, I know.
Anyways, continue. Sorry.
Mick Abel is on the injured list too, and that was one of the big pieces they got back for Johan Duran. So.
Yeah, hopefully when he comes back, he'll be fine. But I thought he's looked solid in his few starts.
I mean, the bullpen for the Twins has definitely been rough, for sure.
That's where
they can't hold the lead, right? They have a very hard time holding a lead. But, there's
no real standout in the bullpen.
Right, there's no standout in the bullpen. It's closer by committee.
Yeah.
I mean, none of their numbers really pop out at you for being excellent. So
yeah, I mean just kind of. I agree with Jason. Destined for purgatory.
Yeah, they're just like stuck.
Yeah.
I mean, if they had obviously they could have traded Pablo Lopez too, but Pablo Lopez is now Tommy John, so you're stuck with him now.
That's another thing.
That'll just be $1 million question. Does Joe Ryan get moved at the start of August or not? That's I think will be your big question mark.
That's what you look to the Twins for.
Yeah.
And then, all right.
Yeah. I guess just to kind of finish with them. I guess I'll ask this question: is there a world if their pitching staff stayed healthy this year, they might have been a little better?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, having Mick Abel stay healthy, Bailey Ober stays healthy all year.
Yeah, no, I mean, I hear you, but we don't want to get too Justin Herbert about it.
Extra more wins.
Oh, man.
We don't want to get too about it.
A bunch of
I hear you, though. I do hear what you're saying. I do hear what you're saying. They got a little more luck in the injury department.
Yeah, they could use some more luck with their starting pitching. I mean, Simeon Woods Richardson in the past hasn't been. Yeah, it's awful.
Well, I mean, their offense
wasn't that bad last year, if I remember correctly.
Don't forget, too, their offense got off to a really hot start in April, and they've cooled off. So, I think you're starting to see more of those guys.
Well, that's kind of where the trade-off for me is with them. I didn't expect some of their hitters to be as good as they've been.
No, I mean, I'll give them credit. They've played better than what I thought they were going to be for sure. But I think as the season goes on, you'll see them more end up in the standings where a lot of people thought they were going to be. Especially if come end of July they sell pieces.
They just look like the most obvious 77 win team to me.
I would say like 73 or 74.
They're 30 and 37 right now. They'll probably get to about 77.
All right.
Astros next. Astros,
yeah.
First off, now with Judge going down, I think you can make a legit case that if Yordan keeps up his pace, he might actually win MVP in the AL this year.
I mean, look at him.
I mean, he's one dotting still.
Yeah.
I mean, those numbers are ridiculous.
Jesus.
But the problem with that is there's not. I mean, the offense is. I shouldn't say that. The offense has been pretty good. Christian Walker's having a bounce back season.
Mm-hmm. Guys just can't stay healthy there. That's
the real problem.
The big issue. They can't. I mean, Pena missed a lot of the start to the season.
Correa's out for the year.
He's out.
Yeah, Correa's done. So you're missing a lot of production there.
Right. You're in trouble when you're relying off of Nick Allen and
Brandon. Donner's missed time. Myers has missed time. Myers hasn't been great, but still.
Cam Smith. Cam Smith did not take like
time as well.
Cam Smith hasn't taken the second step that everybody thought he was going to take either.
Agreed.
Yeah,
but he's still young, so I mean, I wouldn't young.
And I thought it was a little unfair to put that expectation on him coming into this season.
Right. Well, I think he just had the unfair expectations because the Astros traded Kyle Tucker.
Yeah, he was the big part of the Kyle Tucker trade.
Right. So he's kind of had that target on his back since he got traded.
Yeah, I don't think he showed enough last year to expect that type of breakout from him this year. But Brady still has been solid. Christian Walker has been really good. He was a trade candidate pretty early on.
Mm-hmm.
I think as long as Houston keeps up this pace, I assume they'll probably keep him around for the rest of the season.
Might as well.
A lot of the guys so far that we've talked about as trade candidates, possibly depends on what the market looks like. Like sometimes guys become available just because there's not a surplus of that position, not necessarily because the team wants to move them. So there's a case that Christian Walker could become a guy like that for a team looking for more first base production, especially if Houston doesn't climb into the division race.
Yeah, their pitching's gotten slightly better since the
injuries.
That's where
the injuries are still a big problem. I mean, one of your biggest problems is Hunter Brown only having 2 starts so far this year.
They need starting pitching.
I was about to say, and you could see from all the other teams we've talked about, they've had, just to be basic about it, they've had multiple guys with 10+ starts. They only have 1. So you can tell.
Arrigetti's actually been pretty good this year. He's really.
I like what I've seen. Yeah.
Peter Lambert's been all right. Same thing with Kaiwei Tang. He's been. Mike Burrows has one of the worst fastballs in baseball. I'm not even joking. Go look it up.
You know what they're doing? You know what they need to do with him? They need to sit him down and make him watch Kyle Hendricks for 6 hours straight. Figure out what made Kyle Hendricks effective. Because
Lance McCullers has been bad this year.
Yeah.
Tatsui Imai hasn't been very good either.
Stephen Oker.
He was hurt for a while. Stephen Okert's been solid.
Really good out of the bullpen, to be honest.
Brian King's been pretty good out of the bullpen too, for the most part.
Yeah.
Brian Abreu, which is funny because the last couple of years, Brian Abreu's actually been really good out of the pen. He's been atrocious this year.
He's been.
He's got more walks than innings pitched.
Yeah. Well, and his whip's almost at 2, so that's never a good sign. Same thing. Weiss's whip is over 2.
Yeah, that ain't good.
Yeah. It's the pitching staff for the Astros. I think the offense does enough, but I think their pitching staff is still pretty rough.
Yeah, the past month that's what's kind of just carried on.
The pitching staff can turn it around. I think they're right back in the thick of it for the wild card.
I think. Well, for one, Lance McCullers, I think I said this since last year. He's just not a starting pitcher anymore. He's a bullpen guy.
Well, the injuries too.
Yeah, the injuries have just caught up with him. Yeah, he's a bullpen guy. He was effective in the bullpen last year, so. He's obviously starting just because they're really getting down on arms as well. Like we said with Detroit, scroll down. How many pitchers have they gone through this year? Detroit's gone through what, 21, I believe. Yeah, like
25 already.
I mean, they've just
don't love that.
Yeah, if they could get a stretch of health, out of the starting pitching, could really benefit them. It's hard for them to even improve their starting pitching because they don't have anything in the minors.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, their only real way to improve it, I guess, is to go for a buy low option, which there's definitely a few candidates out there.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if they really want to make an upgrade to this roster, it's going to have to do with dealing a core piece.
Right.
And I don't really see the Astros being in position to do that right now. So continue with what they're doing offensively. I think they could still rise in these rankings. The division is probably what they should be looking at.
Yeah, they're not that far back.
Right. I mean, the M's have definitely been playing a lot better as of late, but
the whole AL West
2 games above
gunning
500.
just be gunning for
Yeah.
that division.
I agree.
right.
I think there's 3 options here.
I was gonna say for this spot, my pick, or I guess there is 3. I would go either Marlins, A's, or
Orioles.
Marlins, A's, or Orioles.
I was gonna say
I base it on who's been playing better lately, as who gets the highest spot out of those 3, and then who's played the worst.
I would probably have the A's in the middle.
I was like, we had a good week this week, but I don't know if that, like, our last week was atrocious. So, like, we could be top, we could be bottom.
Right. I think I would do. I think I would do Marlins, A's, and then Baltimore.
Really?
Oh, my bad. Real quick, I just saw this. I think Jordan's been really good, though.
Yeah, that's a fair. I mean,
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I agree with that sentiment, but
yeah,
Mike Trout has MVPs, so
yeah.
I kind of stopped complaining about it with baseball. They're just going to give it to whoever statistically has been the best.
All right. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, they don't care about value.
Let's go in order of what we think should be the first.
I think we all agree the A's are probably 19, right?
I agree with that.
I think they're in the middle, yes.
Yeah, 19, I'd say.
I would put Baltimore over. I'm sorry. No offense, Ethan, but I just think Baltimore has been playing a bit better as of late, and just because of what league they play in, I think they have a better shot of pushing for that last wild card spot compared to the Marlins.
I'm biased, so you know where I'm at. So
obviously.
No, Jack, I was about to say I'm cool putting them at 20 though. I'd be totally fine with that.
Do you think the Marlins or the Orioles should be at 18?
Well, he's weighed in. He's got Marlins, O's, and
Orioles,
then A's.
Then A's. Oh, okay.
So I would put the Marlins ahead and have.
Oh, you'd have the Marlins Orioles at 18.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so he's saying, wait, so are you saying Marlins, Orioles, and A's, or are you saying Marlins, A's, and Orioles?
Marlins, A's, and Orioles.
Okay. All right. Okay. I think that's the majority, so let's do it.
So so is it the Marlins next? Or
yeah, Birds go first. No, Birds, okay. A's, Fish.
All right, bet.
Birds, A's, Fish.
All right. Well, damn, we better fucking make this look good, damn it.
We agree with Fish over the A's? Because I personally, I don't.
We could swap the A's to that 18, go Marlins at 19. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, the Marlins.
I was like, I'd be okay with us at 20.
Marlins just beat the Rays.
Lately.
We just beat the Rays in the series. We just swept the Nationals. If we did ours last week, I'd have the Marlins in that 21 to 25 ranking. But we had a good week. That's the only reason I'm a little inflated. But obviously, I'm pretty sure we have a tough week coming up this week.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
So I'm sure they'll drop.
Diamondbacks.
Before
the Pirates.
This past week, they would have been closer to 25 than probably.
All right,
we can go A's.
Let's dive into Baltimore.
Yeah, let's dive into Baltimore though.
Biggest thing, obviously, offensively, Gunnar needs to play better. 697 OPS is not going to cut it.
Certainly.
It's funny too because I think Adley Rutschman seems to be back. I think he's having a much better season this year compared to his last 2. Basayo's is budding into a star too. They were smart to lock him up when they did.
Yeah,
and it's funny now because now it's like they have 2 really good catchers, and it's hard to find great offensive production at the catching position like they have so far.
Yeah,
it's huge.
Pete Alonso's definitely turned it around. He's starting to look much better as the season's progressed. Ward's sacrificing his power for contact, I think, now. He's been getting on base at a great clip, too.
Yes, which I also am like, his power numbers need to come back up.
Yeah.
That was pretty much the reason why Baltimore acquired him.
They finally got Cowser back, and he's been all right. I mean, those back-to-back those back-to-back, walk-offs were pretty cool. Jackson Holiday's finally back too. I mean, he's not tearing it up, but he's only played 17 games so far this season, so
Yeah.
he's still probably getting back into feel for games. Kobe Mayo hasn't been great again.
Dylan Bean 2-1 on his strikeout to walk ratio. I mean, small sample size is still not, and that's a decent sign.
What? Oh, for his walks, Jackson Holiday.
Yeah, he's taking 8 walks. Right? Yeah, I mean,
it's fine. It's nothing to really pop your eyes out. Tyler O'Neill has arguably one of the worst contracts in baseball. He's got an OPS of 496, and I think he makes like $20 million a year. That's like DFA.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's brutal. I don't think BDT's here, so we can't switch over to the pitching staff.
No, I am here. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead and switch over to the pitching staff.
Let's do it.
Boz is slightly rebounded for sure. Bradish he's been all right. Bassett's been rough. Rogers has been one of the worst pitchers in baseball. What the hell happened to him?
He's just up and down, man. Last year,
I don't know what happened to him.
I can speak to the experience, man. He's just up and down. One year he's going to be great. Next year,
you got some other guys that have made some spots or have made some starts here and there. Keegan Aiken's been bad. Like everybody that started over Brandon Young or in place of Brandon Young has not been good.
Yeah.
Cade Povich has not been good. Keegan Aiken.
Cade Povich should be good this year.
I mean, even the other guys in the top of the rotation. I mean, Kyle Bradish's whip is over 1.5. Chris Bassett's whip is 1.6. That's not very good. And his average against is over 300.
That's not good at all.
Not good at all.
They recently started using an opener for him.
Yeah, so, it looks like the last two.
Yeah, see if maybe that will help them. But
hopefully. I mean, they've got some solid pieces in the bullpen, but I mean, they also have some garbage in the bullpen too. I mean, pitching. Once again for Baltimore. I mean, shocking. The pitching is the issue.
Yeah,
it's not even It's not the offense. Pitching's been the issue for the last couple of years for them.
There's some
they just neglected it and went all for position players. And it's just like the expectations too. Like people thought that they were going to win this division after they signed Alonso. And they're four games under 500, 8 games back in the division.
Yeah, I was one of those. I thought
talk about not living up to expectations.
I'll say
Michael Eilis should be on the damn hot seat for sure.
Yeah,
I'll say this because I picked them to win the division this year, and it was mostly because I thought their offense was going to be a lot more booming than it's been.
It's been more bust than boom.
Yeah, it's been more bust than boom this year, which has kind of been the thing for me. I didn't really expect much out of the pitching staff to begin with. So I mean, Boz has been cool lately. He started the year really rough, but I think he's kind of starting to find it. Bradish, I don't know if I brought this up. Bradish coming into the year had like the second best odds for AL Cy Young.
Jesus.
Which I don't know where that even came from.
DraftKings expert Jason LeGrand weighing in.
Betting expert. We're betting way in.
Yeah, our betting expert right below me here.
Sponsor him.
He was second in Cy Young odds, and I was like, that was kind of crazy. So I mean, expectations were certainly high there, but just they got to find more boom in that offense. A couple guys get healthy. Obviously, Jackson just got to get some more power there. I think they can. They're still okay. Just definitely have some concerning signs.
Just for them. Pitching's got to be better. That's what I would say.
Yeah,
I agree. That's really that's what it comes down to. Got to get some better arms.
All right, BDT.
Getting some better
your team, so you take over. This is
better arms.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I'll go quicker because I kind of want to hear your guys' thoughts as well. Because the last couple of times I've just dominated it, so I kind of want to hear your guys' thoughts as well. But I'll go quicker. We have. And
then he turned his camera off.
Meanie. Otto Lopez should be an all-star. He's been incredible this year. Xavier Edwards, same there. Really should be an all-star as well. Marcy's finally, I mean, the fact that I'm complimentary over a 201 average is saying something, but he's getting it a little bit back together. He's not good at stealing bases, as you can see here. 9 caught times is a little that's rough. Got caught stealing today.
9 times?
Yeah, he got caught stealing today, and it was rough. Like, it very ill-advised. Norby's, he just is what he is. He's just not. He's Kyle Stowers has struggled. At this point, he's had enough at-bats where you can say you should be at least a little bit concerned, but I'm not freaking out. Kind of is what it is. I just like him to start hitting with a little more power if he's not going to be hitting as much. Owen Casey's put it together more recently, so he's got 30 RBIs, which that isn't necessarily a stat you should look at, but he's been good in clutch scenarios for us, even though he strikes out too damn much still. And then Morel doesn't really play anymore. I don't know if we DFA'd him or not.
Good. Hopefully.
Yeah, thank God he doesn't play anymore. Don't get me wrong. And then little known fact, Astoria Ruiz, I believe, leads the MLB in stolen bases from second to third. He has 6 of them, I believe. So that's 6 of his 11 steals. So
yeah, he was really good with that when he was with us.
And he's a good player. I wouldn't mind seeing him get some more at bats. He's starting to get them recently. So and then hopefully Conine comes back.
Will we ever see Griffin Conine again?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's nearing that because it was 6 to 8 weeks, I believe, in later April. So I think we're nearing that time where he should be getting designated for assignment. I'll look it up when
assignment, not designated for assignment.
Oh, I'm a dumbass. Sorry.
I'll look it up. Designated for assignment means that they're releasing.
Yeah, I hope we don't DFA him. You're right.
Yeah. Go back to your offense real quick, BDT.
Okay. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, because you said you just want to get our thoughts. Like, yeah, I mean the big 3: Otto Lopez, Xavier Edwards,
Liam
Hicks. Yeah, those 3, very good. But the rest of your offense can be much better, to put it lightly.
Just a lot of guys slumping.
Stowers, like you said, I'm not too worried about Stowers because he's coming back from a leg injury, and leg injuries are always a bitch to come back from because, like, you're never truly 100%. Yeah, and come back from a leg injury like that,
with the power back,
and it's like they're always afraid too because it's like all it takes is like one wrong step and you re-aggravate it.
I agree.
It's probably going to be something that he'll be dealing with the rest of the season.
Yeah,
like you said, nice to see Casey starting to turn it around. What about Heriberto Hernandez? Is he turning it around at all?
Yes, he is. Yeah. He's been batting. I'll show you right here. He's been batting very good over the last, I think, 15 days. Yeah, 357, 1.165.
Okay.
How about last 30?
That's pretty solid. Yeah, 1165.
319 over the last month.
Yeah, that's
very good. In May. Yeah, I was going to say, he's heated up in May.
Thank goodness for May, yeah. And then let's see, Jacob Marcy, 801 OPS. So, yes, you're right. After that brutal start, he's turning it around.
Right.
It's good to see.
Hey, what about our guy, Jack Mack?
Oh, yeah, Joe Mack.
Yeah.
He's so good. Not at batting.
MLB put a video up today of his RBI and put Jack Mack's RBI. And I was like, who the fuck is Jack Mack? It's just Joe Mack. And I was like, oh, these stupid asses.
He's such a good defensive player.
Like,
he needs to play every day.
Like, call up a kid that I don't know about?
I get it's hard. It is hard in a sense to play him every day just because Liam Hicks is producing so well at the plate.
Yeah, Liam
We've been
Joe Mack's so good. But Joe Mack is so good defensively. It's like, I don't know.
We've been DHing Hicks recently.
Right, DH Hicks and then have Mack catch.
I'm thinking since Connor Norby hasn't been doing that hot, you guys should give more at-bats to a guy down there by the name of Christopher Morel.
And on to the pitching staff. And on to the pitching. We're not even going to entertain that. This bum needs to get paddocked. That's what we're calling.
He needs to get paddocked.
Don't worry, Jack. Your time. Don't worry, Jack. Your time's coming. Wait till we get to the Cubs.
Yeah, Jason. If you wanted to go to the bat, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I get with the offense. Like, for when I saw Ramirez is back up, and he's hitting.
Is he back up?
Yeah, he is.
When did we pull him back up?
recently, like within the past few days, I believe.
I'm not seeing that at all.
Oh,
I
Jason's
could've
just
sworn
making
he
up.
played yesterday.
Jason's just making.
He did
making
not play
shit
yesterday.
up.
I watched the game.
He's just making shit up right now.
Yeah, he hasn't
He's
played
just-
since May 3rd. Damn, you
he's
got
just-
some. You got.
man. Boy,
Yeah,
laugh.
fake
dude.
Boy,
AI video.
laugh.
AI video. Claim AI video. Claim AI video.
All right, you know what? Every time, hey,
Stupid.
Dylan, you know what? I'm gonna keep pointing and laughing at you every time you've been wrong on a guy, because so far I've counted you've been wrong on 4 about them being sent down
Well, it's
or
a
distance
4.
high.
All
So I'm
right.
gonna make sure to mention it.
Damn, Jason's saying you a dumb.
Make sure, yeah, I'm gonna make sure.
No, I just
Yeah.
put
Mind your ass, bitch.
him on the injured list. You got an ego contusion.
No, I'm gonna make sure to tell you. I'm gonna no, he's DFA. He's DFA.
Max Meyer.
Yeah, their whole offense just isn't good. The pitching is kind of where I'm down on it. I don't know how you feel about it
How are you down on it?
because I had higher expectations.
Injured,
out of
maybe?
Andy.
I mean, we're down 2 starters right now.
No, I'm saying I don't care for your starting pitching much. Not I'm saying
That
it's
kind of
injured.
broke my heart.
Why?
Because, like, dude, Sandy, Max, Yuri, when he's healthy, obviously he's not gonna be healthy for a little while though.
I mean, neither one of them have nobody's really wowing me this year on that pitching staff.
I think Max Meyer's been really good, but I'll agree
Max
Sandy's
Meyer,
been up and
for sure.
down.
Max Meyer. I'm more
Sandy's
talking
been up
about
and down.
Sandy and Yuri.
Well, Sandy's been good because he can eat up innings. He's been letting up more hits than he typically does, though. So that's what kind of ruins him a little bit.
After Sandy's
We'll take him.
After Sandy's finished the last year, I expected a little more dominance out of him, and yet to really see it. Which
I agree.
I do kind of, Jack. I know you probably said that more as a joke, but like, I think there is coming
He's
into the season.
50-50.
I don't think it was very realistic. He was, on the block. I think the further we get into the season, I think the more it's becoming a reality that he might be on the move. You don't think so?
Is
Bring
that-
another
I
Marlin
agree.
pitcher
I
to
just don't
Chicago.
want it. I absolutely believe he could be on the move.
I like Sandy.
How you feeling
I
about
expected a lot more out of him this year.
You want to get fleeced on another
how you
trade,
feeling?
Jack?
So, I mean,
Shut
his,
Ever
Thanks for
Cabrera's
owing
good.
Casey. He's been good. I don't know.
Alright.
he's been all right.
Okay.
We'll talk
He's been
Cubs.
all right.
Alright.
Bad.
Yeah,
don't
well,
think
let's
he's been
talk about
home,
Pete
but-
Fairbanks. How about
Okay,
him?
yeah, he was
I
just
am-
speaking about yesterday's game. After I watched it.
Just let's
Awful.
Ethan and Dylan, let's just be weary. Every time we see one of our small market teams sign a reliever for 1 year, $10 million, it's not going to work out.
Yeah, this guy's
Not
been
working out.
awful. He's just
My guy's
he
for
has
2
not-
actually. So
He's
Oh,
not been
he's
good at
gotta
all.
be-
For 2 years, he said,
everybody
"Fuck."
laugh at
I
Dylan.
know the guy that has Phil Maton isn't laughing.
Yeah, you do
Yeah.
have Phil Maton.
Yeah, you got Phil Maton. Shut up.
Zuber
We have
saved
Daniel
us
Valencia,
yesterday.
though. We just can't use him because we never get into save opportunities.
Sanoha, look at that. 2 innings pitched was great. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, the pitching staff, obviously we're not going to make any trades or anything, so it is what it is. Yeah,
Right.
I think
There's no reason.
I guess just to close it up for me on the Marlins, I think I don't know if really playoffs is necessarily realistic unless some of those guys can start to
Playoffs.
bounce back, key guys to bounce back like Stowers, Marcy, Sandy starts to regain form, Yuri can come back healthy, but that's not till All-Star break earliest.
Yeah.
Bunch of ifs, so I wouldn't be surprised if the team's like 70 to 75 win team and 4th or 5th in the NL East, so that wouldn't surprise me. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
we play up to competition. It's one thing you could say about the Marlins.
They do. Which that's
Fair
what
take.
that's just kind of
500 against over 500 teams, 19 and 19.
that's the mindset of where I think Sandy might end up getting moved, recoup some. Their farm system still isn't super deep, so
Well, yeah, I mean Snelling is out for the damn season. I'm pretty sure.
No, he's out for the next year and a half because he
Oh
has
my
Tommy
God,
John.
you're right. Yeah, I'm tripping.
yeah, so it's
2,
yeah,
more like 2.
they could probably use to recoup
Brutal.
some assets there.
I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah. I suppose I'm really not totally against it.
Yeah, I would agree. I think you're spot on, BDT, with your take. I think that's pretty realistic. All right,
Oh, my shit lagged for a second.
time for the ass fan. I mean A's fan.
You know, the White Sox are going to lose. You're going to be up here. Our pitching
The-
still
Ain't got nowhere to play team.
Do you
Without a home.
we win in Chicago? I know that.
Oh,
Fuck you. How about jump
Guys, face testing.
into traffic?
Play in traffic. Slip in the shower.
They survived the tough month of May they had. They had a pretty brutal schedule this past month. Had a
Lucky
lot
against the Cubs.
Oh, yeah, you know, the one series they actually won the past month.
they were all close games too. It's not like the A's blew them out.
Yeah, yeah.
I think they were all
Well,
one.
that's
run
the one
games.
thing the A's do. See, that's the one thing the A's do. They can win close games. They just have a problem of keeping the games close. That's the problem here. Their run differential sucks.
Yeah.
It's not
Well,
going to be good. The thing with the A's,
Yeah, minus 43.
yeah, I think looking at the A's run differential is always going to be misleading because they play in that bogus ass AAA ballpark. So, do is that what you will. Zach Deloff came back this past month. He looked pretty solid. There's going to be some tough decisions to be made with their infield. Wilson is coming back soon. Also, Max Muncy's coming back soon, which should boost their offense, which has been a little bit more of the problem than anything. Outside of Kurtz and Langolier, they can't get consistency anywhere. Cortez, I like Carlos Cortez, but he can't play every day because he's just not a good right fielder. He's terrible out there. And we watched it this past week. He had 2 balls just go right past him.
Yeah.
And it blew games open. And pretty much, it killed anything that A's could have had going. Jeff McNeil's kind of been falling off this past month. Even though he really was never going to be an extra base hit guy anyways here. I think they brought him in just more for veteran leadership.
Yeah, 615 OPS.
Yeah, he was never going to be a huge, put the ball in the air guy. So whatever you can get out of him, you take. Soderstrom's heated up. He was real brutal the first month. He's looked a lot better. Rooker's power is there.
Well, hello.
Other than that, yeah. Well, hello. Oh, fire her. Anyways,
What about your boy Lawrence Butler though? Bobby.
That's
did he go to Triple
It's not
A?
even funny. It's not even funny.
It's not funny at this point. Send him to Triple A. They're just letting him sit on the bench too. This is what I don't understand that. They have enough outfielders to use they don't need to keep him around because they need an outfielder. They have Henry Bolt up.
You got Carlos
Mark
Cortez.
they like play Carlos Cortez in the field, even though he's not good. So, I mean, once Wilson and Muncy come back, I think they'll be in a better position. I think the offense, it'll be a big boost to the offense when Wilson and Muncy get back, especially because Wilson can get on base. They need another guy that can get on base consistently.
Yeah, just somebody with good contact.
We know they have some power here, but getting guys on base has been tough for them at times.
Because they strike out a lot.
They do. They strike
problem.
so much. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, 3 guys over. Oh, never mind. I messed that up.
I mean, Kurtz has 84. Kurtz has 84 strikeouts.
If Jacob Wilson was healthy, he'd be probably closer to 40. But he's not a huge strikeout guy, anyways. Kurtz struck out a ton this year, but I attribute that
a ton too.
Yeah,
so.
I was gonna say I attribute Kurtz's strikeouts more to just how they're pitching him more so.
Yeah, you don't really care. Kurtz has Hurts has a 431 OPB. Who really cares if he?
Yeah,
strikes?
I don't really.
I agree.
How many times he strikes out.
That's enough.
The pitching staff is more where they've been more surprising. I'll get the starting pitching staff. I'll say the bullpen has been god awful, which I don't even really want to talk about the bullpen. They have so much to fix with that bullpen. It's not funny.
Sounds like enough said. There you go.
Yeah, they have so much they need to fix in that bullpen. It's not.
I'll
funny.
talk about the bullpen when you're done.
Luis Medina's like the only solid, and he blew a game the other day. Aaron Savale's Linsanity runs over.
It's over.
Yeah, everybody put your arms up. Our God, it's over. Yeah. The problem with the A's starting rotation is more the veterans. The veterans suck. Just plain out to say it. Luis Severino can't figure it out no matter where he pitches. As much as he complains about Sacramento, he's not really good anywhere else. So, thankfully, this is the last year of his deal. So the A's are not, or excuse me, I believe they can get out of his deal. He has an option here, I believe. The two guys that mainly have just JT Ginn. I think they have something in him. I think they have their righty. I went into the season saying he wasn't projected to even be in the rotation this year, which I thought he should have been the fifth starter going into the year. It's kind of been clear that he's needed to be a starter from what the numbers have shown. Also, this month we called up Gage Jump.
Yes.
He got rocked in his opening start. His next two, great. They look like they have a really dominant lefty. Now, this is where things are going to get questioning for these. Are they going to add a starting pitcher? They were reportedly interested in Bubic. I don't really know what the hell Bubic does for them. He has no control after this year, so they're not really in a position for a rental. They're not good enough for a rental, nor should they be giving up any sort of good asset for a rental. Rather just find another arm in the system to call up. I believe Braden Nett got to be close. No, it was surprising that Kate Morris got a start yesterday. We saw how that went. He gave up 9 earned runs in his first career start. So hopefully,
the big leagues.
Yeah, welcome to the big league. Hopefully, he follows the Gage Jump path and has a better second outing. But yeah, I mean, they survived the rough month of the year. Their schedule starts to soften up the next 2 months. So if they could start taking advantage of some of these lower end teams that they get to face, like the Angels, the Rockies, they can get themselves right back over 500 and get themselves right back up in these rankings. But they got to answer some questions. Marcotte. Let's move on.
All right.
Yeah.
I think
I don't want to.
I got 2 here. Here's what I got. If you mind indulging me.
Yeah, I do. Actually.
Either he's like, no, I ain't indulging you. So.
I don't want to talk after you. So speak. Somebody else can. No,
Nationals or Padres, in my opinion. Padres are 2-8 in their last 10. They're looking really bad.
I was gonna say Washington or Toronto.
Yeah, Nationals. All right. Well, there you go. We're in tune on Nationals, so that's 2 for the Nationals.
I'm with Toronto or San Diego.
Okay. All right, Jack.
Mr. Deal.
How we feeling?
What do you think?
Wait, did I say Washington?
No, you did not.
You said Toronto and San Diego.
Yeah, okay, I wanted to make sure I didn't say Washington.
You did not. No.
Yeah, no. Washington has been.
Yeah, they got swept by the Marlins. They should be 30.
No, they got swept by the Rockies. You throw them in 30.
Yeah, no, exactly. Marlins last year at this time, exactly, pretty much. Anyways, enough about the Marlins.
No.
My bad.
All right, Jack. What do you think?
Sorry, I'm thinking. I'm looking right now.
Yeah, you see
We're
how
gonna
smoke
run
coming
I
out
different.
of
should
his
get
ears right
the
now?
what's it? The Jeopardy timer. The dun
The
dun.
gears
dun,
are turning.
The gears are turning. There's a lot of smoke coming out of his head right now.
Yo,
He's
fucking
like-
put the
I
Marlins
would probably,
at number 31.
Yeah, let's do it. No, I'm just playing.
The Salt Lake team's been better.
I
Yeah,
would
put the Charlotte-
probably,
Not existing yet.
I'd probably do either Blue Jays or Nationals, to be honest.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. We're pretty split there. Okay, so that's 3 for the Nationals. So I think
I think
it is the Nationals.
Jays. Yeah, I'm thinking Nationals, Jays, Padres.
I'd have the Nationals ahead of the Padres for sure. The Nationals been better.
I think the Padres have been awful. I'm kind of open to the Padres.
No, I know they've been awful, but like just considering the like trajectory in the rest of the season, I think.
Well,
I
this is
believe
a
in
power
San-
ranking of what happened, not really projecting.
I know, but
You,
like
can't-
just overall, San Diego's been better. I think.
I disagree. Honestly, I disagree with that. Overall, I don't think San Diego's been better than Washington.
Yeah, they got no Homer Tatis. Machado's
think
been
essentially they're the tale of two opposite teams. The Nationals can put up a shit ton of runs, but they can't pitch for shit. The Padres can't score at all, but their pitching has been pretty good.
And we're pretty
Yeah,
even here, to be honest.
Yeah, they're pretty
in terms of-
even.
I
Well,
definitely
let's put Toronto. Let's put Toronto there first, then, and then we decide between Washington and then we
Okay.
decide between
Are
Washington.
we good with that?
I agree
San
with
Diego.
that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. All right,
Toronto
Toronto will
just-
be at 17.
Toronto just
Because any team that's under 500 should not be in the 11 to 15 range.
well, this is
You should not be in the upper half if you're under 500.
I
can get
disagree
behind
with
that, yeah.
The past month.
Yeah, I mean the Padres have been considerably worse the last
Yeah,
month.
like teams that have been
All
better.
right, but let's talk about the Jays first because we're jumping the gun.
This is a team that's just can't find its footing.
Yeah.
Seems as soon
Health
as
is a big issue for them.
definitely health has been a problem for sure. But I mean, even when it seems like they're getting their footing going, and they're stringing a couple of wins together, it just goes right back down. They've been too up and down for me this year.
Yeah, very streaky.
Vlad's power is not there. Just the power for the whole team hasn't been there. They can't.
Yeah, really.
They can't.
Yeah.
slow.
Like
It's-
seeing Vlad with a 374 slug is just so weird.
That's wild.
I mean, he's got more walks than strikeouts though, so I mean,
Which is, I said this earlier to Dylan. If the rest of the lineup could find their power stroke, Vlad not hitting, as many home runs as he has in the past wouldn't be as concerning. Because
Yeah.
it'd be a little more masked, and his RBI numbers would be a lot higher as well.
I mean, who had on their bingo card Ernie Clement? I mean, I know Brandon Valenzuela has a higher OPS, and so does Yohendrick Pinango, but they've played less games. So, I mean, Ernie Clement at 65 games played has like one of the best OPSs on the team. Who had that on the bingo card?
Not me.
I mean, he was clutch in the playoffs, but I mean, everybody was telling you, oh, that's not sustainable, but he's been doing pretty damn solid.
I was going to say, Ernie Clement's been really good. Okamoto, I thought
It's a solid rookie campaign so far. 13 home runs you like to see.
Yeah. Showing some
Strikes out a
power,
lot, though.
striking out a lot.
exactly.
But, I mean, it's
if
going
he's
to be an
bring in
adjustment
power
going
numbers,
from
take it.
the NPB to major leagues.
Yeah,
I miss Jesus Sanchez.
Yeah, that
Openly
freak
and
injury
deeply.
he had. Fan threw a ball and it hit him in the wrist. Weird. That was some weird stuff.
Did you see what Lion Man said?
I was about to say I was going to show it here. I was a little late on it, but
Yeah.
National Jays Padres. Yeah, I'm
For some reason, I can't see the second half of the quote. Or the
It says neither
chat.
of these teams are playing that well. Nationals are playing somewhat better than the other two and more fun to watch.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it too.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's just the only thing I knock on the Nationals is just their pitching is rough. They give up
Yeah.
so many runs. Like if their pitching staff was just slightly better, they would probably be in the thick of the wild card race. But okay, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. All
no,
right,
I was
go
going
to
to say I was too. Yeah.
Then you get Cease back, obviously. Savage is back, and he's been really solid for the
Very
Jays.
good.
Now
The
that
whole-
he's been,
the whole
now that
thing
he's been back.
Good.
Yeah. Gosman got roughed up, I think, today by the O's, but he's still been pretty good for the most part. He's been the only guy that started every game so far this season. Just as like this is how hurt the Jays pitching staff's been so far this season.
Yeah.
Also, Louis Varland is arguably one of the best relievers in baseball right now. He's only got a .26 ERA. His whip is .95 under 1, 11-11 out of his save opportunities. I'm actually a little shocked he didn't win. I'm honestly a little shocked he didn't win AL Reliever of the Month with the numbers that he put up in May. Because
I thought he was going to, but
he didn't give up a single run all of May. And I was like, so the fact that he didn't win, I was a little shocked.
I mean, he's only let up one earned run.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, credit to Patrick Corbin, too. He's been solid. I know he's
got some solid pieces
he's been
in
a
the
joke
bullpen.
the last couple of years as a Chad innings eater, but
Chad innings eater.
yeah.
Well,
I mean, it's about time they finally took Jeff Hoffman out of the closing role, too. He just can't do it.
well,
I
I
think
want to
Yeah.
know. I want to know.
I think the home run he gave up in Game 7 broke him.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll ever be able to be a closer again.
Patrick Corbin there's a specific presidency he seems to pitch well with.
Patrick
I've
Corbin.
heard that theory, and
Patrick Corbin. If you go look the years
certain Orange Man is president. He pitches way better than
2024, beyond he's pitched well in 2016 to 2020. Go look at those years. Yeah,
it makes you kind of wonder what Patrick Corbin was doing 1/6/2021.
Nobody knows.
Nobody
Has
knows.
no proof.
yeah.
Same thing with Josh Hader, but
Just figured
Hey.
to throw that out there as
I
well.
don't know.
Hey, I don't know. I hear you. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing for the Jays, just like we mentioned the last time in the power rankings, get how they just need their like guys like these to get healthy.
Yeah,
Right.
get better. Hopefully,
I definitely could see the Jays rising as a riser.
100%.
For sure.
They're just outside of that last wild card spot for the American League.
they got it. The offense has got to get more consistent.
I'm sorry, excuse me, my bad. The Jays actually have the last wild card spot in the American League. They're up by half a game right now for the last spot.
Oh,
So
wow.
they're a playoff team again. Congratulations.
There you go.
Which how brutal April was for them at some points. Shout out to them for turning it around.
All right, folks. Final vote for number 16 here. I'm going to place.
I'm going to
the Padres.
switch. I'm saying San Diego too.
All right, there you go.
Oh, lately.
The last week
Been
and a half,
bad.
they
I mean,
played
they've just
really
straight up been bad.
well. They've had a really rough May too.
Yeah.
Since they
believe-
won that game that had them take first place in the NL West, they've been so bad since that game against the Dodgers. Just Fernando. I mean, what a disappointment he's been this year. 1 home run so far this year.
Yeah.
He just beats everything into the ground. I mean, he only has 10 extra base hits so far this season. 8 doubles, a triple, and a home run. That's it. And this is one of your faces of the franchise. And he's so far been effectively been a singles hitter so far this year.
Yeah.
His glove has been really good, though. I will say that. He still has a really good glove. His glove definitely still plays. But for the type of money he's making and the star power around him and all that shit, he should be much more than just a singles hitter. 100%.
Agree there.
Very underwhelming.
Not
Merrill's
running the
been
baseball
underwhelming.
either.
Merrill's been underwhelming too.
Fernando
His OPS is barely above 600.
Machado doesn't hit 600.
Yeah, Machado's not even at 600. He's been a brutal watch too. And I think with Machado, regression is there for him. So I think he's starting to decline, which makes all that money he's making and his contract look even worse now than.
Looking bad.
Yeah, then Bogarts was looking pretty good for the first month of when we did our first rankings. He's cooled off.
Yeah, here we could.
And I mean, look at your top. Look at that. I mean, it's
Xander
putrid.
Bogarts slashing 161 over the last month.
Right.
Yeah.
Sheets is definitely
They're
inflated by that game. He had 2 home runs in.
Machado's at 134 batting average.
Yeah, that's
134
crazy,
for the
man.
last month. I mean, look at that. Your top 4 guys Your top 4 guys in at-bats, none of them have an OPS over 700, and the guy in 5th is barely above 700.
706. Like,
Yeah. I mean, your best – you could legit argue that the best hitter on the team is Ty France right now. Or Gavin Sheets. One of those two.
One of those two, yep.
Nick
they got rid of Castellanos, right?
Yeah, Nick Castellanos got DFA'd.
I was like, I thought I saw that.
He wasn't doing great either.
No, he was tough. Not good at all.
I don't even know if he'll get picked up by somebody either. Freddie Fermin's been brutal. Nate Cronenworth's been brutal. Like, this is just – I mean, let's just call it what it is. This is a bad offense.
It's terrible. That's the problem.
This is brutal. And it's like, I don't know if they turn it around. And it's like, with their offense being so bad, it's like no matter how good the pitching staff is, I don't know if the pitching staff can bail this team out.
You can if they're not scoring runs.
The thing that gives you hope with the Padres is at least all the guys slumping have shown in the past that they're very good hitters. So you can hope,
right? But the problem is it's June and these guys aren't getting better. Like, I know we can always say look
that's why I'm saying if you're a Padres fan, that's what you're hoping on. I'm not saying I'm hoping on that. I'm saying
I know, but
that's just the hope. Saying. Yeah, that's what you could hope on. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, I mean, the starters have been all right. I mean, they're nothing to write home about. Michael King's been pretty good. Same thing with Randy Vasquez, but
no, but their big thing is like they get a lead, they're not letting go of it.
Right, because their bullpen is excellent. But Mason Miller is like the best reliever, one of the best relievers in baseball.
Exactly.
18 for 18 saver.
18 for 18 in his saves. Like, if he's coming out in the game, you're losing, plain and simple.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and it's just
give it up.
The big problem with, the Padres is getting a lead because they have trouble scoring just a run at times.
Right.
So
like even in their wins, they're usually pretty low scoring.
Yeah, it's not going to get much better for them. I want to say they're like bottom 3 in runs scored this year.
They are last.
Yeah, they only have 241 runs scored so far this season.
Second to last is the Red Sox with 249.
Yeah. And I yelled about the Giants' offense a month ago being terrible.
Yeah, they're at 270.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Since they called up some of those younger guys, they're starting to
help out a lot. But the problem here with the Padres, they don't have any young guys they can call up and hope to give them a boost.
Because AJ Preller gets very aggressive and he trades his prospects. So it's like,
I'm not really going to say about AJ can replenish.
I'm not saying he should be fired or anything, but I'm just saying that kind of just is a byproduct of him.
You can replenish a farm system and literally a trade deadline. Yeah,
I agree.
Nothing to worry about with their. That's why I hate the talk around the farm system and stuff like that. Like, it can get good. Like, don't AJ.
I would be, but if I'm a Padres fan, I'm very worried right now with the lack of hitting going on this team outside of like 2 or 3 guys.
I'm at like a 6 or 7, and then if it continues this month, like July, it's still this bad.
Right.
I'm
this
at like
is
a 9 or
definitely
10.
a team you could see sliding down the power rankings for sure in the next month.
They already are.
They already are. I was about to say, we had them top 10.
They're the first team we have that's over 500 that's on the list.
Yeah. There you go.
Hey, I'm pretty big. Just because your record says you're better than somebody doesn't mean I believe you're better than somebody.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Number 15, the Nats.
Yeah,
I think we could sum this up. Offense, good. Pitching, God damn, it sucks. That's something summarizes.
The thing with the Nationals, I think we get too deep on how bad their pitching is. We knew their pitching was going to suck this year.
Yeah,
but I don't think anybody thought how good their offense was going to be.
That's why
that's the surprise.
That's the surprise.
That's why I don't bring up their pitching, because like I said, we knew it was going to be this awful. Their offense, though, we didn't know they were going to have the best offense in baseball through the first 2.5 months.
Well, the most runs scored so far.
This is pretty much the best offense in baseball, though.
Well, I'm saying if they were the best offense in baseball, they'd have more wins. Like,
they're over 500 because of that. They have the best offense in baseball. They have the worst pitching staff in baseball. That's why they can't get anywhere else other than 500.
No, they're
Yeah, that's
500.
the
They're
worst.
33 and 33.
Oh, are they exactly 500?
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
they were
literally on the
I
dot,
thought
yeah.
their win today put them a game over.
They got him
Or did
back.
they end up losing?
I don't know.
They lost
honestly.
to the D-backs.
Yeah, okay, that's what okay.
Yeah, but I mean, Wood and Abrams. I mean,
Wood and Abrams.
I know there are people out there that say that they should trade Abrams, but that'd be stupid.
No.
He's having a breakout season. Why would you trade a guy like that?
Abrams is a franchise player.
Exactly.
Right.
He's looking incredible.
Yeah, I don't see
You do not. There are very few shortstops that get you that kind of production.
and he's not a bad defender.
No.
He makes I'll say he makes some boneheaded plays at times, but I don't think he's a bad defender.
Yeah, I mean, Keibert Ruiz has been doing all right too. Like, who would have thought Keibert Ruiz would add an 800 OPS? Because I know everybody thought he was going to be cooked. Dylan Cruz has been a massive disappointment, though.
He has. Curtis Mead looks like
really bad for
slugging.
number 2 overall.
Curtis Mead looks like he could be a part of their future.
Yeah, Mead is slugging, dude.
Yeah, he's a good platoon guy. Because he bats, I think he mostly against lefties, and then Luis Garcia bats against righties. But still, I mean,
I think Mead's been playing every day more. I think that was more of. I think he got brought in a little late.
No, he's been around since the start of the season. Like I said, he's just been platooning. They're outside of the pitching. Yeah, this is.
I was gonna say because I feel like that's Curtis Mead's name a lot.
I mean, Nasim Nunez definitely needs to be in the hot seat for sure. Same thing with Jorbit Vivas. Nasim Nunez should not be getting regular playing time anymore.
I've said that too, but I guess.
I know he steals a lot of bases, but
yeah, I was gonna say,
he doesn't get on base.
He should be pinch running, like type thing, you know?
Yeah.
From what I've heard from Nats fans, they value Nunez as just a guy that can he's good on the base paths.
Right. I'm not saying he should be sent down to AAA. I'm just saying he should be. I'm just saying like he should not be getting regular playing.
Yeah, I've been on that side too.
Right.
On more of the
if there's somebody in the farm that's putting up better numbers, same thing with Jose Tena. Like if they have somebody better, they should seriously consider.
Joey Weimer is hurt, so whenever he comes back,
that's why you got Cruz.
Yeah,
and then obviously pitching.
Yeah,
we don't have to spend much time.
Yeah, we don't have to get too much into the pitching. Foster, this is what I said.
Good.
Yeah, they have Foster Griffin and Kay Cavalli. Good. Everybody else sucks. Everybody. Jake Irvin's been bad. We know what Miles Mikolas is.
Yeah.
Zach Little started the year awful. I guess I'll give him a little more credit. He hasn't been as terrible. They don't have much in the bullpen outside of Lovelady.
Brad Lord's been good.
Yeah, Brad Lord's
been pretty solid. Yeah. PJ Poland's been all right as well.
Yeah, I hear you though. I mean, they got too many guys.
Their pitching staff has nothing. Mitchell Parker, a former starter.
Yeah.
He's been bad in the bullpen.
It's literally just if the Nats had a better pitching staff, they'd be
taking the lead by storm.
Yeah. And that's where it comes to like I floated this idea. If they could find a starter, not super expensive and, they're going to keep hovering around this last wild card spot, I don't think it's an awful idea to buy in and get some of these young guys some playoff experience.
Do their owners seem willing to buy in?
I don't see that. No.
I don't know.
Nationals ownership will spend.
Who are their owners, if you know off the top of your head?
I don't know their names.
I don't know who it is, but they have not been afraid to spend money in the past and make moves.
I get it, but there's a lot of teams ahead of them, though. That's the problem. Because you got the Cubs, you got the D-backs, you got the Pirates.
I know. That's why I said when you come closer to trade deadline, if you're still hovering there.
Yeah, I mean, they're a game and a half back right now.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Yeah, they're right there,
I always say this, especially with younger teams. If you're in a position to make the playoffs as a younger team, it's never a bad idea to go in for it. It's never a bad idea.
Well, it depends how much too. Like you shouldn't be giving up good capital for any rental players.
I said that. Yeah, I said it for Washington. If they're gonna make a move for a pitcher,
it should only be like very minor moves, like nothing that really scrapes the needle. Because if they're going after the big fish, that's definitely jumping the gun. Should not be doing that.
You gotta know how Washington maneuvers. Do you not remember they bought on a reliever in a down season?
They're willing.
This is that same team. Like if there's something they like, they will go after it.
All right.
That's why.
Yeah, I agree though.
Yeah, Washington could be. They
Oh,
hang
shit.
around.
You know what? We forgot about somebody.
Oh,
Texas.
I think they've been playing really well recently.
Yeah. You think that's who goes next then?
yeah, this is probably where I'd have Texas.
Yeah, I was like either the Rangers or the Diamondbacks, in my
The
opinion.
Rangers started the year was just really atrocious.
Yeah, they've really turned it up lately.
We could go Rangers though. I'm in on that.
Yeah,
That's
I would
fine.
go. I'd have to go Rangers here. I don't know if there's anybody worse.
Anybody against that?
No.
Mark Lerner is the managing owner of the Nationals.
Okay. Yeah.
I was gonna say I figured they had it was a group. It's group ownership in Washington.
Yeah, the Rangers have been playing much better ball as of late.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
even. It's not even. Their offense has started to get going, but the
Right.
pitching staff is where.
Well, it's funny too. It's like the total opposite. It's like Nimmo was the only one that was doing really hot at the beginning of the season, and now he's cooled off. But everybody else has finally started.
Yeah, I was gonna say Duran's hitting well
to
now.
play better.
John's been really
Josh
good.
Young's been good. Berger's been whatever, but Evan Carter is, I think, still hurt. No, I'm sorry. No, he's just been bad. My bad.
Yeah, I was gonna
Jock,
say
Jock Peterson's been playing a lot better. That's what it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jock
Peter-
Peterson's been hitting.
Peter
the ball a
just
lot.
came back from injury, and I think he actually hit I think he hit a home run his first game back from the injured list. To
Yeah,
get
he needs to get it going though.
yeah, he definitely needs to get
They
going.
need him to get it going. Also, whenever Wyatt Langford, I believe Wyatt Langford's coming back sooner than later.
Yeah.
That would be another jolt to them. Yeah, just the offense just being semi-decent is all they need because their pitching staff, it seems like they have a top pitching staff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Most
DeGrom's still really good.
Yeah, don't look at the ERAs. Go look.
Yeah, I'm looking at the whips.
All right, yeah, look at them whip numbers.
Yeah,
Their
DeGrom's
ERAs
whip is
are
under 1.
loaded.
Nathan Eovaldi's is 1-1.
Two.
I would say the
Kumar
most.
hasn't been
I would
bad
honestly
either.
say out of the starters, probably your Gore's probably been the biggest letdown.
Yeah,
Even
Gore, I don't
Yeah.
think he's been that
terrible.
bad. I think his
Yeah.
It's
ERA.
not like he's been doing that bad either. That's what I was about to say.
That's what I'm saying. Like they have 5 starting pitchers, and look at all their innings. All of them are over 60 innings too. That's
Well, the
another-
other thing big for the Rangers too is their bullpen went from being really bad last year to really solid this year.
They got some good pieces. Latz, Jonas, Quantrill's
Alexander.
been good. Cal Quantrill's been good.
Yeah, out of the bullpen, yep.
Yeah.
Peyton Gray's been good. Yeah,
It would be a good call to move him from the starter to pen.
even Kumar Rocker's been pretty solid so far this year.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like
Which
DeGrom's human he was human early in the season.
yeah, but he's.
I mean, that
turned it
whip's still
back
being
on.
over 1. That'll work.
Past few starts have been, he's really getting it going.
Right.
This is where Texas can the Rangers can really make their run with the starting pitching. They're getting healthy offensively, which is a boost because we know where I was at with them offensively. I didn't believe that they could, their offense was going to be able to put together something where they could even get back into the mix for the division, but they're right there now. So, keep getting healthy, and I mean, the starting pitching I think is going to continue. So it's just whether their offense is going to keep producing or not.
Yeah.
That's going to be the question with them all year. It's, is this offense going to be hot and cold? Is it going to find a consistency point, or was this just a good run for them?
Yeah, I can agree more.
Yeah. So hopefully for them to get it together, though. I do like seeing.
They're just outside that last wild card spot too in the
Yeah,
American
the AL
League.
West is always better when the Rangers are good.
Pretty fun team to watch, too.
Say that.
Yeah,
Even as an ace.
it's cool seeing DeGrom do what he does at 37.
Exactly. We don't got him for forever.
Right.
Like I said,
Appreciate it.
when the Rangers, even as an A's fan, when the Rangers are good in the division, it makes the division a lot better.
Yeah.
Like
All right, folks.
I think the Diamondbacks.
Diamondbacks are my pick here. What are we thinking?
Yeah.
I was gonna put Seattle here.
Ooh.
No, I think Seattle's been playing much better as of late.
I think Seattle kind of got hot towards the end of the month. I think Arizona was pretty good throughout most of May.
Yeah, but like you
this
said, we're doing a power rankings as of right now, not.
Well, yeah, like through the past month.
Well, Seattle's been 7-3. Seattle's 7-3 in their last 10, and the D-backs just lost 2 or 3 to the Nats.
Yeah, and the D-backs are 3-7 in the last 10.
Yeah, D-backs are 3-7 in their last 10. Seattle is 7-3 in their last 10.
All right, I mean,
So
before that little stretch, the Diamondbacks were on a 9-1 stretch.
they did play the Rock. I think they played the Rockies twice though, in that stretch.
I mean, I'm not going to go break down schedule by schedule, really. But
No, I get it, but like I said, I mean, they played the Rockies for 4, and they played
the Rockies and the Giants.
Yeah, they played the Rockies and Giants in that stretch that you're talking about.
You got to be who you play.
I get it, but still,
I know some teams that can't beat the Rockies.
Look, yeah, it's literally here. Ready? It's Colorado, San Francisco, Colorado, San Francisco. That's the stretch of games you're talking about.
They won.
I get you got to play who's in front of you, but I'm trying to say like they're playing not very good teams. That's why they were doing so hot. Like it would be something different if they were playing like competitive teams rather than like 2 of the worst teams in the National League. Ethan, you might have to Photoshop
this Mariners schedule really isn't better if we're gonna go based on that.
The A's were the top of your division.
Yeah. Guess what? The last 10 that we're talking about here with
when Seattle swept they just played head-to-head too, and I think Seattle swept the Diamondbacks.
They did, yeah.
See, there you go.
Mets.
They just played head-to-head, and Seattle beat the
Mets,
swept them clean.
Royals. I don't really see what you guys are talking about. Like outside of the 7-3 stretch the Mariners had before that, they lost the series to the Royals. They beat the White Sox in the series. They got swept by the Padres, who we have here at 16. Lost the series.
You're just outvoted.
I don't know
at this point.
I mean, I'm willing to go. What do you call it?
I think we just have 2 teams that just kind of had decent stretches.
I'm going Mariners. I'm going D-backs and then Mariners.
Yeah, I was like, you've convinced me to put the Mariners lower than I was planning to be honest. So I'm with you there.
Yeah, Mariners here.
Bitch.
You just said.
No, I said you convinced me to put them lower than I was going to put them higher. You kind of talked me down.
I know, Dylan. You said D-backs then Mariners. Oh, you're saying the other way than I'm saying it. That's why.
Yeah. So go
I
ahead.
thought you were saying it the other. That's why I was confused. I was like, wait, Dylan said. That's
no.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
yeah.
I mean,
Ketel Marte's playing a lot better.
Yeah,
for
last
sure.
15's about there, but
that
last
great
30 this month has been very good for him.
Yeah, the last month.
Is he not at some sort of like a standstill with management? Did I read that?
There was a report that apparently some people in the front office are not happy with how he takes his days off. That's all. I don't know if there's really any substance.
Apparently, there's a theme that he doesn't. It's mostly against left-handed pitching, which I don't even see the problem with that, anyways. Since we love analytical baseball and matchups, and righty-lefty matchup, anyways. So why is that such a problem? I don't really get it. If they want to trade their best player because they're mad at how he takes his days off, go for it. Be a stupid organization.
Yeah, that would not be a good call at all.
No.
I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't be the worst call. He's going on to his age. He's on his age 32 season. He's still due some money, some good money.
Depends what you get back, I suppose.
Arizona's in this very odd time frame of they have a lot of veterans trying to work in with a lot of these young guys they have coming up. It's just a really weird spot they're in. They seemingly just won't choose a direction. Which obviously, I think it's obvious they should just go with the young guys and roll. It's kind of roll and get younger. They obviously have a couple stars, and Corbin Carroll.
He's looking fantastic.
Oh yeah, Corbin Carroll again.
I've been a big Gabriel Monroe fan for a while.
Moreno,
excuse me.
And when he can stay healthy.
Yeah, when he stays healthy, he's one of the better hitting catchers in the league. But that's the problem; he can never stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Odemar Vargas is hot.
He's pulled off lately.
Well, and he got hurt on.
Yeah, he got hurt. It'd be nice if Perdomo kind of recaptured some of last year.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's been
cooled off.
Yeah, it's a big drop off from last year.
The problem with the D-backs is just consistency.
Yeah, Nolan Arenado's having a better season than last year for sure.
Yeah.
You love to see it.
They just need more consistency and a little. They need another starting pitcher.
Pitching's definitely the problem with the D-back.
I don't think it's been as huge as an issue as we expected.
It's still an issue.
Still a problem.
Oh, yeah, let me get it.
Well, yeah, like I suggested, they need another starter.
I mean, their top three guys are looking real good, whip-wise at least.
Yeah, that's where I've been at with them. They have three good starters. They just kind of need to.
Yeah, it's the problem with Merrill Kelly and Zach Gallen, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's their
starters as well. Don't forget, Pat Later started 3 games and they moved into the bullpen because he was so bad.
Yeah, well, now they sent him down to AAA.
Yeah, so it's like the back end of their rotation just has been that much of an issue for the Diamondbacks this year. And they don't have. I don't believe they have anything in their system that's ready to.
No, they don't.
They don't. So they don't really have any. They don't really have any answers other than. Go out on the trade market if they believe in this team. And like I said, I've been on this they're just in such this confusing past couple of years where they have such a mix of older vets that look like they should be moving on while trying to mix in these real young high end prospects that they have, and it just they can't find a balance. It seems like.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe they'll be willing to move off one of their vets for a back end pitcher, because they really got to fix that 4 or 5 spot. They got to fix one of those.
Agreed.
If they want to go, push for a playoff spot, they can't keep rolling Merrill Kelly and Zach Gallen out there, especially Zach Gallen. Zach Gallen just hasn't been good.
At all.
Merrill Kelly's underlying numbers show that maybe there's at least something to salvage out of him. Zach Gallen, I don't think there's anything to salvage at this point.
Yeah. I agree with you.
It hasn't been good.
It really hasn't. I mean, their bullpen though has been, I think, really very good. I mean, Paul Sewald statistically has been one of the best closers in baseball. Taylor Clark's been one of the best relievers in baseball statistically. Like. They've got some.
Yeah, it's a big improvement from last year. Last year,
was so bad.
Yeah, I mean, you love to see the improvement.
Mm-hmm. That's where I've been like this year. It's obvious where they've shown the progression with their pitching staff. Michael Soroka's been a real huge addition for him.
Mm-hmm. Just
quietly, nobody's real spoken up about him. So. Give a shout out to him. Hopefully they go acquire a starting pitcher because I think their offense is good enough to carry them places.
Yeah, hopefully they do that.
Fix that 4 and 5 spot to get some consistency here.
I'll just go ahead and do that right now. I think we all know.
Yep.
M's next.
They're gonna be they're such of a tale of 2 teams so far this year.
If they can, I don't know. I feel like they could possibly, if their offense can stay hot and the pitching staff stays playing as well as they do, I think they could possibly run away with the West.
Your pitching staff hasn't been as good as the
No, but Bryce Miller just came back. Bryce Miller's back now, and
no, but Kirby's had
Thomas Munoz is.
they've been getting lucky. Their pitching staff. That's been the big thing. George Kirby is, I believe Kirby. I don't 100% know if it's It's not Gilbert. It's Castillo. Castillo and Gilbert are top 5 in hits allowed for starting pitchers this year, both of them, which is a problem.
Kirby has 82 hits allowed.
Yeah, they give up a lot of hits.
Yeah.
Well, they moved Castillo to the bullpen.
Yeah, Castillo's out of the rotation, so that
Gotcha.
that should fix itself out. Hopefully there. Kirby's been getting a little more lucky. He's been able to work himself out of some jams.
Yeah, I mean, look at their whips though. I mean, their whips are. I don't think their ERAs will really paint an accurate picture. Like
I said don't look at the numbers.
Yeah.
I said when you watch it, I know Mariners fans have complained about it all year with Kirby, especially.
Well, and funny enough too, outside of Munoz, most of their pen has been really good too.
Yeah, that's where I've been a little more.
That's the ironic part. You would think the closer would have one of the better stat lines, but it's actually been.
Yeah, I would have expected their starting pitching to be a lot more dominant, but their bullpen is actually.
Yeah, that was a great trade with the Nationals. That was a great trade with the Nationals for Jose Ferrer. That was a great trade.
Great move right there. Munoz, he needs to lose his closer spot.
Yeah, he's been bad.
5 blown saves now. He blew another one today.
The 5 blown on only 14 opportunities. It's not like it's like 20 something, you know.
Yeah.
Just they got to find a closer there in Seattle, that's for sure. But other than that, I mean,
yeah, pitching.
Their offense can stay hot,
which
it can.
Is Raleigh still hurt?
Yes. Surprisingly, actually, since he's gone out, they've been better.
I mean, that might be.
it kind of makes sense with how bad he was hitting.
Yeah, with how bad
they kept sticking him in like the 3-hole or the 4-hole too. When he
and also he's not a overly. He's a slightly above average defensive catcher. He's not great.
Randy Rosarena's having a good season. I don't think that gets talked about enough.
I think
he's having a damn good
season.
Well,
so far he stayed healthy too.
And Julio's got good numbers too. And it's not even like when he normally heats up yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say this isn't even Julio heat up time. Still.
Never mind. I was making shit up. I thought he was heating up. Never mind.
No. Josh Naylor. Not the numbers you were expecting so far, but I don't know. Maybe he can turn it around. Cole Young's been pretty good since they called him up.
Yeah, Young's been good.
Same thing with Colt Emerson too. Once they called him up,
I think that's part. Seen this, his OPS not being his powers dipped off in the past couple of years, anyways. And Seattle's not an overly hitter friendly park. So I mean, Josh Naylor, I don't think he's been hitting bad. I know.
And the other thing too is the problem with Seattle is when they play the platoons, the guys that they have to face left-handed pitching is not very good.
Yeah, they can't.
Because I mean, look at the platoon guys they have to face righties. Luke Raley's got an 850 OPS. Dominic Canzone has an 850 OPS. But Rob Refsnyder, 443. Mitch Garver, 617. Right. That's their biggest problem. They have no good right-handed platoon guys to face lefties.
Yeah.
Also,
Connor Joe, not good.
JP Crawford, his hot start cooled down.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And undeservingly so. Mariners fans were calling for Colt Emerson to take over.
Well, I think after this year, he probably will.
Oh, he definitely will. Yeah.
Don't forget that Brendan Donovan too, but I think he's on the injured list.
He's still out. So
that's another bat when they get back.
Yeah, hopefully
they'll get back.
And he's hitting the same because he was hitting well.
Yeah, I definitely think Seattle could move up if they stay playing like how they did the last 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I agree. All right. I think this 11 spot is one of those.
I have my vote.
I think it's the Sox. I can't put the Sox in the top 10.
I can. It's definitely the Cubs here.
I think it's the Cubs or the Pirates.
Yeah,
Dylan, I think
Cubs.
you're going to have to accept
Well, the only
your
reason
team
I
in the
say
top
that
10.
is just because the Sox have a brutal schedule coming up, and they don't play well against 500 teams. So
They'll be judged after Judgment Day.
Well,
Then.
exactly. That'll have to be talked
We'll
about
judge them
July.
next month. Then.
That'll have to be a July.
I mean,
Yeah.
this series against the Phillies was kind of exactly what to expect.
We got one, and you don't got Munataka still, right?
No,
Not
Yeah,
dropping.
so,
it's it's
little
not
hurt.
the offense; it's the pitching.
I mean, true.
That's the
You're not
problem.
wrong.
The pitching.
I would go either Cubs or Pirates, though.
I'm at Cubs here.
Ooh,
Jack, what are we thinking?
Jack? I mean, they had a brutal May, so
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's kind of why I'm thinking maybe Cubs.
Fucking throw them up there.
Oh, let's hear it. Why are you putting me up top?
Yeah. I
Because
was
you're
gonna
the
say-
number one.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
think I moved myself to last.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, lock in.
You
lock
you
in.
you 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 were down there most of the year, huh?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to
Yeah,
talk
let's-
about it at all.
Talk. Oh, God. This team
Yeah,
just
talk about
pisses
your
me
team,
off.
buddy.
Well, let's talk about how we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a row before we won.
No, it's 10,
Month.
buddy.
No,
I got to 11.
counted 1, 2, 3,
No, it
4,
was 10.
5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it was 10. I missed one. My bad. Whatever.
We know you
Yeah,
don't know.
Jason, shut up. It wasn't
Man doesn't
11.
know how to
Fucking
count.
stupid.
We saw that coming.
Yeah, Jason, you don't know how to count. Ha ha. Take
Cubs
it
are
from
1-1
me.
with the
I'm
Giants
not
right
even
now.
looking at your schedule.
Cubs are tied 1-1 right now with the Giants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
I'm looking
saw.
at your schedule up right now.
I mean, it's kind of a miracle that Jameson Taillon hasn't allowed a home run yet.
He got taken out. I saw a report that.
Wait.
Oh,
or
he's
called
injured
the
now?
He called the trainer over after he
Oh,
threw
great.
him up.
Wow.
Another starting pitcher.
Holy crap.
Is this the Cubs?
Yes, that is the Cubs.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, well, we delivered. You're not top 10. Anyways,
Oh, the Cubs?
yeah.
Yeah, I personally would have had them probably lower, but they're
There it is.
They're hot.
Sorry, Jack.
Kind of.
Please stop playing.
Oh, yeah,
group
they
that
just
trick every time
played-
somebody hits a home
They've
run.
just played like ass this whole last month. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Not
one
even
silver lining,
mad
PCA's
about
been
it.
playing a lot
Once
better.
I mean,
Yeah, I was
yeah,
about
that
to
is
say,
the only good thing
Give
is
credit. PCA, man.
Crow's actually starting to
Hap
turn
too.
around. Yeah,
Yeah,
Ian Happ
give
too,
credit to
which
Hap,
thank
too.
God
Because
because
Cub fans shit on Hap all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and you know what?
so
I'm
this
gonna
is
go on a
a
rant
strike
about that shit for a second because I'm so fucking sick of Cubs fans complaining about Ian Happ as if the rest of the league wouldn't love a Gold Glover that hits 25 plus home runs every year and has an OPS in the 8s every fucking year. And you guys
not in the
complain
month of May he
Once it
didn't.
hits,
Not
it's
in
like
the month.
780s.
Not in the month of. Not in May. Not in May.
Ethan, do the
shit
30
on
day.
Ian Happ.
I'm on the
Shit
30 day.
Shit on Dansby Swanson. Shit
I
on
have
Nico
been, bro.
Yeah, 7
I
I'm
wanted
not-
Dansby
I'm
Swanson
not-
off the
I'm not
team.
yelling at you.
I
Not
mean, you
you.
can see Horner's been struggling like a.
Warner
Yeah.
has been struggling ever since he
The rest
like
of the-
took that pitch to the head. I swear he just.
He must have got concussed for real.
I think he
isn't
got
saying anything.
concussed.
I
Yeah,
definitely-
he's just not saying anything.
There's no way.
It reminds me of
He's taking a
remember
step
when
back.
Anthony
Players-
Rizzo was a Yankee and he got concussed and it took him forever for them to figure it out. And
Yeah.
you saw a noticeable decline in his production post concussion. I think we're looking at the same thing.
I mean, you could just see
Yeah.
by this month of May, this is
Yeah.
it's struggle
It's
bus
god
offense.
awful. It's terrible. Saya batted terribly.
Maya, brutal May. Dansby is just Dansby. at
He's
this
just
point.
he's just not a good
not
batter
good.
at this point.
Just-
Carson
it's
Kelly.
terrible.
Like,
I mean,
and I think Jack, the
Yeah.
biggest problem. Oh, Ballesteros had a brutal.
And
Ballesteros
Mo
had a
Baller's
brutal
falling
May,
off.
too.
Yeah.
he had a
no,
brutal. Yeah, he
no, not
fell off
Mo.
a cliff, bro. He fell off the cliff.
Yeah, there you go.
I thought it was that bad for the Cubs, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's more hope in the Cubs still because
I
A,
agree.
some of this has to do with they have no starting pitching healthy as of the moment.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
that has something to do with it.
PCA's like
And it's
practically putting the
literally
damn
French
team on his
toast.
back right now
Seriously,
too.
though.
Yeah, it's PCA and Ian Happ doing everything right now. And I mean, the problem with the Cubs is the guys that make a lot of money ain't doing things that should make a lot of money.
How about Bregman?
Yeah, I was gonna
That's what I'm at.
say
Yeah,
he's
Bregman-
just a
Bregman's
singles
got-
merchant.
How about
Bregman,
Nico Horner?
yeah.
Nico Horner is supposed to be he got paid to be the leadoff guy, and Craig Counsell's put him all the way down to 6th in the lineup because he's not hitting.
Yeah, he's having a brutal
He's
last
not
30
hitting.
days.
And if Nico Horner's not hitting, the only thing valuable there is the defense.
Yeah.
And you don't want to have that situation like a Brian Hayes where, you're playing him just solely off defense.
Yeah. Conforto's cooled off big time too.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I mean,
Probably saw that.
That was kind of a
that was
given.
that
Yeah.
was kind of expected. Also, Carson Kelly, I want to say finally going off after his 1.5 year long run, I think is going to be a little expected. He's hit exceptionally well in his time as a Cub.
Yeah.
So I don't
now,
think it to be
Bush has played a lot better too.
100%.
yeah, actually, last month, Michael Bush was
Yeah.
showing out, actually.
Well, the biggest problem with the Cubs is their inability to score with runners in scoring position.
Yeah,
I think that's their biggest weakness.
I have to say,
Because there's been a lot of games they've been in it, but the problem is, like, once they have that runner on second, it's like they just forget how to hit.
I think that's been a problem with just something I've noticed with power hitters is that they've struggled this year with runners in scoring position. I think that's an overall MLB thing. I don't know if there's a strategy, there's a difference in how guys are being pitched with runners on. I don't know if there's just a specific way, but I noticed just, certain bigger power hitters, bigger home run hitters that struggle with guys on base this year.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's I think that's something to definitely keep an eye on. But Cubs fits that profile.
Mr. $30 million man needs to be way better. Or Mr. 5 for 175 on the offense.
Yeah.
You can't have a guy been making that much to not. And then obviously the pitching. Pitching's been rough the last
past month. Yeah.
Holy hell. Shota just fell off a cliff. Colin Ray's been okay, I guess. Jameson Tyone serves up batting practice. Cabrera got
Ben Brown's been decent.
Yeah, Ben Brown's
been really good, actually.
Yeah.
Which I came into the season saying that man is not a bullpen guy. He is a starter.
Jameson.
Last year told a whole different story, let me tell you.
Edward Cabrera
got absolutely fucked up his last start.
Which I'm not going to pay too much of attention because he's been dealing with blisters like the whole month. So
Jordan
he's
Wicks
been dealing with blisters most of his career, man. I don't think it's going away.
I was going to say that's a bit. I heard that was a problem.
Jordan Wicks and Ethan, can you go back to the
hitting
or not last 30 days? Can you go back to the year to date, please? Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, yes, sir.
I mean, Jordan Wicks, the 2 games they needed him to start, horrific. Not good enough.
Horton's still hurt?
Yeah. Horton's got Tommy John.
I didn't know.
You're not going to see him for a while.
He was good.
Yeah, he probably this year or next year.
Some of the relievers that they paid big money for haven't produced. I mean, Phil Maton. Caleb Thielbar just blew 2 games, I think.
Yep.
Valencia's been hurt.
I do have some news at least.
Hunter Harvey got hurt.
I have news on the Cubs at least. Matthew Boyd is expected to rejoin the rotation this week.
Okay, so let's see. That's reinforcements in the pitching.
Yeah, that's helpful because
Javier Assad wasn't good when he was up here.
Nope.
I mean, it's just brutal. It's just brutal. But I mean, like Jason just said, thankfully for you guys, reinforcements are on the way.
Hopefully.
No, I mean, there are. Boyd's coming back. Cabrera will be back sooner rather than later.
I mean, if the offense outside of Pete, Happ, and Bush can get their shit together, they'll be in a good spot, I think. They'll be definitely rebound.
Yeah. I think the big thing is getting Seiya going, honestly. And then, of course, you want more production from Alex Bregman from your captain who you paid so much money for. But
Right.
I mean, I guess if
Nico's
you have him for 5 years, if year 1 it's not taking off as quick as you thought, just hope for year 2.
I think Nico.
How I saw Dansby
is the one.
Swanson's whole time as a Cub is it's kind of like at least his first couple years, as long as he can end up getting it together, it'd be good. But the defensive ability where it's like his offensive ability, it gets overshadowed by the Gold Glove.
Gold Glove, yeah.
Right. All right, top 10.
Sox or Pirates, in my opinion.
Got to be the Sox here.
Dylan just wants to underrate his team.
I know, so he doesn't have that. I don't have as much of a fall.
Well, I would put the Pirates over the Sox because the Pirates play in a much harder league.
Yeah, but the Pirates weren't that good this past.
And the Pirates and I think the biggest Achilles heel for the Pirates is just their bullpen. It's atrocious. Whereas it's our starting pitching and the bullpen for us. There's two big concerns for us compared to the Pirates where it's more of just the bullpen.
I mean, Dylan's kind of starting to convince me that I'd go White Sox at 10 here.
I can't put the Sox any higher.
Jack, you got any thoughts?
Than 10. I can't put the Sox any higher than 10 personally.
Yeah, I mean, for them, they're 10 or 9. They're not much higher.
No, I can't put it. Definitely not higher than 9.
Yeah, I was about to say, they're not.
Out of the rest of the teams on this list, you're really going to tell me that they're better than them?
I mean, they're probably better than the Braves. No, I'm just playing.
For me, it would be like the Sox. It'd be the Sox, the Pirates, and then the Cards, and then the Phils. It'd be those.
I think the Rays are out of that top 5. By the way,
I think so too. I think so too. Now, yeah.
No spoiler.
I was going to say that.
I'd probably put the Sox at 10. I'd probably do Sox Pirates personally.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
Just because to me it's so close between the win streak, their last 10. So the big thing I'm just looking at, I guess, is run differential, which the Pirates do have 22. Yeah, 22 on the Sox, but other than that, they're literally right there for me.
I would much rather take the Pirates starters over my
that too. I mean, I definitely would take Paul Skeens over.
The only guy that would probably fit into the Pirates rotation would be Davis Martin.
I'll just go real quick. I'll pitch it to you. Just say White Sox are so much more fun to watch this year. I mean, it's incredible.
Who
would have predicted this? I mean,
certainly not me.
It's been incredible.
I watch them, and I didn't think that. I thought they were going to be another brutal watch this year, but holy hell,
Vargas
did they
real quick
wrong.
As well.
Yeah.
967 over last month.
Yeah, 967 over his last 30.
Everyone semi-positive about them this year?
Maybe before the year, yeah. I mean, I didn't think they'd be the worst team.
I didn't think they'd be the worst team in the league at all, but
they're definitely still surprising me right now where they're at. But I thought they could hover around 500.
Well, I'm on video laughing at Dylan saying
there's definitely
yeah, that's true. I said my Ricky take was the Sox making
me and Michael burst out
500 making the playoffs.
So I definitely can't say that I would not have been surprised. I hear you though.
I mean, there was definitely I'll say the guys that are doing it are definitely have been more surprising to me than anything than the team itself.
I can hear that.
There's definitely some.
One of the best
expected that.
Tristan Peters being one of the better hitting center fielders has been pretty surprising. Sam Antonacci in his rookie years came out and looked
batting real well.
Everyday MLB player. Yeah,
he's already been hit by a pitch 15 times.
Exactly, magnet there.
So
magnet ball.
Yeah, you could pretty much say he has 27 walks to 28 strikeouts because
of how much he gets hit by a pitch. So Sam Antonacci knows that they put the trackers inside the balls now, so he puts a magnet in his pocket. Thinking ahead the game here. Come on, innovative.
Yeah,
come on, Dylan.
Obviously, your big three, Montgomery, Vargas, and Murakami, are definitely the 3 biggest contributors to where the Sox have gotten so far. But obviously don't rule out the contributions from some of the other guys on the team so far.
Banana ball.
Tristan Peters, yep. Even though he's more of a platoon guy, he absolutely kills it against righties so far this season. So, I mean, tip of the cap to him, and his defense has been really well this year, too.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's a really good defense.
Nice job. Sam Antonacci's handled himself well so far as a rookie.
Everyday
I feel like at some point the slug is going to come, but I don't know when exactly. But, I mean, I love the on base, though. 386 is fantastic so far. He's just a really good table setter. He's much better in the leadoff spot against righties than Mydroth was. Mydroth's good for the lefties, but Mydroth should not be batting leadoff in the against righties at this point for sure.
No,
and he hasn't for some time now, but in case like people that aren't out there watching White Sox baseball consistently. Tip of the cap to Chris Getz for going out and picking up Randall Grichuk off the scrap heap, because Randall Grichuk has been absolutely torching left-handed pitching since he's gotten here. Yeah, one dotting against pretty much lefties. So, and that's honestly kind of a knock against this offense. Like lately, they haven't been able to, or they weren't really producing against left-handed pitching. So, for Getz to go out and get someone that's a lefty, like, hey, shout out to him for finding someone. Biggest concern for me is the black hole in offensively, I should say. I'm sorry. Offensively, biggest concern is just the black hole at the catching position offensively. Like Romo's not it, nor is Caro it offensively. Both with miserable, especially Romo at this point.
Caro's at least been a little
bit better, but still not great.
Still not good enough.
Romo was like, yeah, it was a fun story for a minute, but he's clearly past his point at this point. It's like same thing with Riku Nishida. Like he's a fun story and all, but it's not somebody that I want consistently getting at bats. Jacob Gonzalez has looked all right so far. He had that monster home run yesterday. I mean,
yeah, first
that was one of the worst. That was one of the worst pitches I've ever seen. Holy cow! Literally just lollipopped it right in the middle of the plate. Yeah. But I'm just like, hopefully Gonzalez can just hold down the spot until Mooney gets back. Like once Mooney gets back, that's going to be so big for this offense. I mean, you see how he was doing. I mean, I'll go back to the season stats. Gotcha. I mean, still his last 30 days, he had a 900 OPS, but still, I mean, losing a guy with a 938 OPS at the top of your lineup is going to be a big hit. And I'm hoping that eventually someday Kyle Teal comes back and maybe gets at least some solid production in the catching position. Mm-hmm. Like if he could give just, I'm not asking him to put up like an 800 OPS when he finally comes back this season, but just like give me like 700. Like, give me something just solid.
Something to chew on, you know?
Right. Something solid in that position. That's all I need.
That's something to chew on, you know?
And then obviously too, like hopefully Tristan Peters has been great. Hopefully they call it Braden Montgomery soon, because then realistically, if you call it Braden Montgomery, you could run an outfield of Tristan Peters, Sam Antonacci, and Braden Montgomery.
That'll work.
There you go. That's your outfield.
That'll work. That'll work.
That would definitely play. I mean, obviously Peters you sub out when you face a left-handed pitcher, because Peters only has one hit against left-handed pitching. So clearly he's a platoon guy.
Which is
really damn good platoon guy.
Yeah, which is so funny as a righty.
Yeah, it is kind of wild.
He's a lefty.
Is he?
Yes, he's a lefty.
Why do I feel like I see him on the right side?
I don't know. Maybe you're watching mirrors or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because you're wrong.
Hey.
And then here's the problem. The starting pitching. Outside of Davis Martin, not great. Anthony Kay was like all right in May, but he faced a real offense on Friday in the Phillies, and he got knocked up, which I'm not really surprised by. Martin had his first bad start against the Twins. I mean, see the numbers. They haven't been as good this month. Burke, not great either. Fetty has been atrocious.
Yeah, he's bad.
But the problem is Schultz was hurt. Schultz was really bad too. Sandlin's been terrible. He had like the fluke start, and he's been asked.
Yeah, bad
last two.
Damn.
And then I mean, you see some of the guys in the pen, not great, but
A lot of jobbers here. In that
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Grant Taylor, stud. He should be I don't know. I feel like he should be like an all-star for reliever wise. Like he's been that good. Not like I don't know.
He most
This
likely
one-
will be.
Yeah, I'm not against that.
Yeah.
Obviously, he got good slashes.
I mean, if Davis Martin keeps up what he did, not in May but in April, like he could be an all-star too. And that's really about it. Thankfully, that terrorist Jordan Leisure's on the 60-day, so I do not have to watch him right now. So that's big dub.
You don't have to get your day
Bring
ruined
him
and stuff.
back.
But yeah, this pitching staff gives me a ton of concern for the next couple weeks because they play some really good teams the next couple weeks here. So I could definitely see them taking a nosedive in the power rankings here in the next couple weeks. Because this pitching staff is allergic to throwing strikes to good offenses. Yeah, it's what you said. It's stinky poo-poo ass.
Stinky poo-poo doo-doo shit.
So if they prove me wrong, great. But if not, I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
So we'll see where things go. I'm just going to enjoy the ride because, I mean, if you would have told me in April that they'd be in a playoff spot right now, I would say you're smoking crack. So that's all I got to say about the Sox. If anybody else wants to chime in, go for it. But, I mean, I feel like you guys kind of have this. We've gone along, so.
Yeah, I was like, I feel like it's pretty summed up. Tough stretch coming up. See if you guys can grab some games you didn't really expect to. And
Yeah,
stay,
if they could just
stay
go
in
5-7 in this stretch of 12. I would take that.
Win at least one of
That'll
these.
work.
Hey, win one of these series coming up this weekend.
Well, the only benefit they have is that they play much better. They're a much better home team than they are a road team. Like if you look at their home versus road splits, they play way better at the rate than they do at home. But these are going to be the series where not having Mooney really hurts.
I agree.
Yeah.
They could use some of that power.
Yeah, he has power.
Oh,
But unfortunately, because his hamstring's gone, no power.
all right. I
All
think
right.
it's one of these
Pittsburgh.
two NL Central teams.
Pitt. It's Pitt.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I actually am in agreement with Pitt than St. Louis.
I could see that for
Yeah,
sure.
you could just put St. Louis there if you want.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think that's a pretty consensus.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't really.
got the majority there.
Yeah, you can't really put anybody else. Or you can't really put the other NL Central teams.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Because like everybody down there, I think it's better than the two NL Central teams. that we just-
Personally, as of right now, I'll just say now. Those 7 that we have on the bottom, those are probably our 7 contenders, if I had to say so.
yeah,
Probably this year. I don't really view anybody below that.
Yeah, until the Marlins get their stuff together.
oh brother, get a load of this guy.
I didn't know we were ending early.
All right,
Yeah, you're like, all right,
peace.
I guess we're out of here.
All right,
guys.
I didn't know we were
All right,
ending
see you
early.
guys later.
I'm like, all right, guys. We're
All right. I mean, obviously with the Pirates offense, really good. I don't think anybody thought that the offense would have this kind of turnaround. The only two stains on the offense you could really say are Henry Davis and Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna from the Pirates has not been good at all.
Ozuna from the Pirates.
Really
Maybe
bad.
he needs to go get another DUI. Maybe that'll it'll jolt him or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Once Connor Griffin
wake
comes
him up.
back, that should be a big boost to the offense too. Connor
Oh,
Griffin
for
looked
sure.
like he was starting to figure it out before he got hurt.
Yeah, I was gonna. He looked really good. Those 2 weeks.
Yeah,
before he got
I mean, look at all the guys in their lineup that have OPS is over 800. Like I see at least 5. I see 5 everyday guys that have OPS is over 800.
I want to point this out too about their guys that are hitting this year. Brandon Lau, right? Spencer Horwitz, right? Ryan
Yeah,
O'Hearn.
he's really turned
right?
it up the last month.
Where did they get these 3 from? They just acquired them in the past year and a half. All 3 of those guys.
Even Jake Mangum has a 800 OPS in the last
Yeah, I was
month.
gonna say Jake Mangum. He's not an everyday guy, but
He's still solid.
yeah, he's
What a
still
turnaround for the
That'll
Pirates
play
offense,
for a
honestly.
rotational guy.
And also, they're finally getting some hitting out of their catching spot. They got 0 hitting the first month of the season out of either one of their catchers. Now all of a sudden,
Yeah, Andy Rodriguez has been all right.
Both want to hit a little bit. Henry Davis still ain't hitting much, but He has a
Let's see
couple
how
home
he's,
runs at
you know,
least.
let's see how he's been over the last like 7 days here.
Hey, Henry Davis had a home run to beat the Cubs.
He did.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say Henry Davis ain't gonna get on base. He's just gonna hit home runs, and if he hits a home run, you're happy.
But
That'll
yeah,
play, yeah.
really good offense.
Yeah,
Like I said,
the other side of this is where first of all, fuck off all you TikTok kids that were complaining to me, but the Pirates offense is really bad. They're really, it's really bad, huh?
Like, have you been watching?
Like,
they don't watch.
did we not, did Brandon Lau not have 30 plus home runs the season before? Ryan O'Hearn didn't hit the ball really well in Baltimore. Oh, it almost seemed like, adding bats to this offense, wouldn't help it. It's actually been their pitching staff that's been pretty questionable.
The problem to me is their bullpen. They cannot close out games.
The back end of their rotation hasn't exactly been.
Yeah, I was about to say their first 3 are good, but the back end's a little questionable.
Yeah. Bubba Chandler still having his spot was confusing over Modelinski, but I understood why. But I thought it was very obvious.
Modelinski's been solid.
Yeah, I thought it was very clear that he's been better than Bubba.
Well, now obviously they got Justin Jones back too, and that's big. That's a big.
Yeah, Jones being back.
Big pickup for a return.
Jared Jones.
He's probably down there because I think he's only had 2 starts. But
yeah.
Jared Jones.
Yeah, there he is.
Yeah, and then they gave Bubba an opener today. It was his first one. He seemed to pitch all right with the opener, so we'll see if maybe he can bring his numbers down a bit. Mitch Keller's been terrible this month. After I was bigging him up that he might have finally found his stuff, just for him to go out and have a terrible month.
Yeah, he's not had a good month.
Yeah, he didn't have a good month, but also Paul Skeens has looked pretty human this year.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Which that kind of hurts that really hurts their pitching staff. Actually, his dominance in that pitching staff is kind of what brings the ease to some of their other starters. Especially since your offense, when Paul Skeens is on, you think, hey, we only put up 2 runs, we're gonna win this game. 2 runs is all we need. Now, even this year, it hasn't been like that.
Yeah, not so much.
A couple starts. Dude, just their starting pitching staff just overall just needs a little more consistency. I like how Ashcraft is pitched. Think he solidified himself in this rotation. We know Skeens, obviously. We know what Jared Jones can bring. It's just can they get something out of their 4 and 5 starters, at least more. Maybe you bring back Boldinsky into the rotation if you can't figure it out there for Bubba and Mitch, especially Mitch Keller if he's going to continue to pitch this bad. I don't think the Pirates are going to pussyfoot around with him much longer.
They shouldn't. They're in a playoff spot.
It's been a couple years now with Mitch Keller that they kind of let him try to figure it out, and I don't think they're going with this. Like Dill said, find something out of their bullpen. I don't know what they can really do to find something, but their big problem is just holding on to leads.
I mean, if the Pirates really wanted to make a swing for the fences and go for it this year, they should be the ones to trade for Chapman.
Yeah,
from Boston.
I was thinking that same
he
thing.
would lock. He would obviously. There you go. You've got the guy to close out your games now.
Mm-hmm.
I personally, I've kind of come to the point with Pittsburgh that if they're serious about competing in the playoffs, I think they're gonna have to go acquire at least 2 relievers at the deadline.
Yeah, that's
because I don't know if there's a reliever outside of Soto that you even trust in that bullpen other than
Yeah.
I mean,
it's ironic
because Soto really. That's
which is ironic. Because Soto, I wouldn't have expected to be the guy to trust.
Well, it's ironic too because you wouldn't expect the Pirates' offense to not be the problem. You normally expect the Pirates' offense to be the problem. But
which in my preseason preview, when I was like looking through, their offense was what stood out to me. It was good. Like, to me, it was make or break this season was going to be their offense. It stood out. I liked how, bringing in Brandon Lau and Ryan O'Hearn, I thought that was going to help more with O'Neal Cruz to not feel as much pressure. And
you're right.
Brian Reynolds too. And, obviously it's worked. It's just they got to get the pitching side down. And it seems like they'll get it. So, yeah,
all right.
We'll get some relievers, please.
Moving on to
Cardinals.
While they keep doing it. I don't know how.
The concerning thing that happened with them this past month was their starting pitching was kind of down to earth.
Yeah, I'm waiting for like the inevitable crash down to earth.
Yeah.
Somehow they're just keeping it up. I don't know how. They're just hanging around.
The young guys on offense. That's essentially what's holding.
Yeah, it's just Walker, Weatherholt, and Burleson, really.
Yeah.
And the rest of the guys' numbers don't really pop out to you.
No, and that's where like the impressiveness that the Cardinals have been able to keep winning games. It's mostly it's been because of the young guys.
Right, give credit to the young guys and Ali Marmol too, because like you could tell they really like playing for him.
Yeah, they seem to love playing for Marmol, and like I said, if they want to continue the Cardinals being any good, Mason Wynn, either find somebody else to play the position or
he's got to figure it out.
Yeah, because Mason Wynn's not good enough defensively to be hitting this bad.
Well, yeah, I was going to say BDT in that last 30 days, he was batting like 191.
Yeah.
500 OPS.
Yeah.
Mason Wynn's
he's been bad recently.
Yeah, Mason Wynn's just not a good enough defender to keep himself out on the field.
Yes, they're going to have somebody that can play there.
So there's going to need to be something done possibly at the shortstop position if they're going to want to continue winning games. I believe Weatherholt was a shortstop, wasn't he?
I do not know.
I don't remember. I believe Weatherholt was a shortstop in the system, though. So, I mean, that could just be simple, maybe switching their two positions, maybe have one play second base. He's a little better there. Their hope is just the young guys and Alec Burleson. Burleson's not exactly,
Yeah, they're like in the same spot the Sox are. Just enjoy the ride.
Yeah.
Like, you're probably not going to be in this spot towards the All-Star break, but like just the fact that you've been playing good ball for this long,
I think there's a difference though. At least with the White Sox, I think there's an overall team effort that's getting it done. With the Cardinals, it's just the young guys. It's just the couple young guys are kind of willing them.
And like you made a mention too, Jace, the pitching staff's fallen off quite a bit.
Yeah, the pitching staff's kind of fallen off. I mean, McGree's still been good.
Yeah, their year-to-date looks decent, but let's look at the last.
Yeah, I was going to say, Liberatore has
bad.
Yeah, Liberatore has not.
It's just Liberatore. Riley O'Brien's really started to struggle.
Greavy's, look at that, 32 hits in 27 innings, 291 average against ain't great.
Yeah,
the whip's not horrible though, but
it's just kind of like it's either like the Cardinals are over this next month are going to go out and prove like, hey, we're for real. They're going to kind of surprise us. Maybe some of those guys offensively will get it together more, like Ivan Herrera and Mason Wynn.
Mm-hmm.
Or they're just going to crumble. And to be truthfully honest, it wouldn't be overly hurtful to see them, crumble. I don't think, as a fan of them, they're super young. Seeing them play, that's where I'm a little different between them and the White Sox. As I said, the White Sox has been more like their overall just game has been good from mostly everybody. The Cardinals, it's just those three guys. I mean, maybe Jordan Walker and JJ Weatherholt can carry you through a season.
Yeah, we'll just have to find out.
Maybe we're gonna find out they're two young superstars already.
Yep.
So we'll see with them, but it's been fun to see them be competitive early on.
Yeah, definitely a surprise for sure.
Yeah, fun team to watch. I will say that for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
I think these next two teams in whatever order are we talking Rays and Guardians?
I was actually thinking Phillies and
Rays.
I was actually thinking Phillies and Guardians.
Unless
Phillies and Rays and then Guards in the
Phillies
top
and
five.
Rays.
We could do Phillies, Rays, Guardians in the top 5.
I would go Rays here.
Rays here, yeah. I think the Rays
I could definitely rock with the Rays.
Yeah,
they cooled off a lot.
They've had a really bad stretch.
I think they lost today too.
They got hurt.
They did lose today.
They started losing a couple guys, and
the wheels are starting to come off a bit.
Yeah, the thing with Tampa was they never had the depth that if injuries started happening, it was they weren't really going to be able to sustain it.
Yeah, but that's the problem with baseball, though. Injuries are going to happen. So,
well, there's a lot of other.
Got hurt tonight.
Yeah, Tampa. I already was complaining. Their depth was very thin to begin with.
Who got hurt for the Rays exactly?
Williamson. I don't believe Palacios been playing. DeLuca.
Oh, Chandler Simpson got hurt too, right?
Simpson. Yeah, they got a lot of guys. Kind of.
Mullins still ain't hitting. I think
Carson
Simpson.
Williams get hurt?
No, Mullins is hitting now, Dylan. His OPS being at 560 is a lot higher. It was at 400 at one point.
And now he's at a 747.
Yeah, that's actually not bad.
More recently.
Chandler Simpson's come back down to earth, though.
He has came down to earth before he got hurt.
Yandy Diaz has been fucking incredible recently.
Incredible.
Yeah,
well, he's been incredible all season.
I'm about this right now. I cannot believe the Cubs did not trade for him when they had the opportunity. Because the Rays were pursuing a deal with the Cubs 2 years back, and Yandy Diaz was the guy the Cubs wanted.
CC Classic Cubs. Jed Hoyer doesn't want to do shit like that.
Yandy Diaz is
any dumbass contractual or trade decision. You're like, why didn't they do that? 2 words: Jed Hoyer.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
I'm pretty
Jed. It's all Jed, bro.
Junior Caminero.
Jed Hoyer's just.
Why did we let the whole bullpen walk and sign some more bums? Jed Hoyer.
I would say Caminero. It's either Caminero or Vargas for your American League All-Star this year for third base.
Yeah. Unfortunately, to hurt your feelings, it's definitely Caminero.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Vargas is definitely right there, though.
Well, he's got the last 30 days pulled up. Go back to the overall stats
this season.
Yeah, he's a slightly higher OP. He has a slightly higher OPS, but in the counting stats, Vargas I think is ahead of him.
Look at the walks to strikeouts for Junior. He's almost 1-1.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure Miguel Vargas has more walks than strikeouts, though.
All right, we can agree that it's close, though. They're up there.
Yeah.
It's close. It's going to be Caminero based off reputation, too.
Well, we should definitely, when it's All-Star time, we should do All-Star teams. Anyways, Nick Fortes, former Marlin, has been awful, as you can tell, in the month of May.
Yep.
Been borderline unplayable.
I mean, but let's go to where they're really hurting, though. It's the pitching staff.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
they've been getting shelled the last 2 weeks. I mean, Griffin Jacks had a really bad start against Detroit. Nick Martinez, I think, had a really bad start too.
Yeah, I think he got blown up once.
Yeah, if you do the last 15 days, I don't think the 30 paints a really accurate picture.
I think.
But yes, you see where Martinez and Jacks are now struggling. Steven Matz too.
I was going to say Matz
really on.
I think
Nick McClanahan and Drew Rasmussen, yeah.
Nick Martinez more just had a blow-up start. I don't really think he's getting shot sudden.
The other thing that's concerning with the Rays too is their run differential is so low.
I keep saying they don't have the depth of injury.
Yeah, for a team that's that many games over 500, to only have a run differential of +7, it tells you regression's coming. Down to the, I guess maybe this is where you're seeing it right now.
I was going to say this is probably where you're seeing it. But also, I mean, we know that – I mean, this is kind of the Rays, though. They've never been a flashy, put up a ton of runs, blow you out, win kind of team. They've been a small – they've been a small ball team for years now. It's just Kevin Cash baseball. They're not going to – they're not going to have the run differential to really –
I mean, they could definitely turn it around. I don't think they're gonna fall off a cliff.
Yeah,
but it's just been a rough last 2 weeks for them.
They're kind of in a little bit of a danger territory because, like I've been kind of stating, they don't have depth. They don't have any depth to withstand these injuries. So they gotta somehow stay afloat while Williamson, Chandler's out. All these guys are down, so they can get some of them back. If they can hold over the storm, I think they'll be fine. They're in a good position. They definitely need another starter. Like I said, I don't think Griffin Jackson is a starting pitcher.
Well, he was way better. If you look up his numbers, he's way better as a starter so far this year than he is.
Yeah, which is being confusing. I don't think he's a starter still.
He was terrible as a reliever this year. Easily serviceable as a pitcher, as a starting pitcher.
Yeah. Steven Matz.
5 innings and no earned runs today.
Yeah. Griffin Jax had an 80 ERA as a reliever. He was.
I hear you though. They could certainly improve though.
Steven Matz, I think that experiment's getting close to over.
Yeah, he was relieving today.
Yeah, he was getting lucky in his first month.
Right, and then it caught back up to him.
Yeah, the luck's catching up. He's just a soft tossing lefty.
Yeah,
not really much else to Matz at this point.
Yeah,
if the Rays are gonna be serious and the start of the season was for real, they definitely got to fix up this starting pitching outside of Rasmussen and McClanahan. I believe Nick Martinez will be fine. There's definitely been some luck on his side. He gives up a lot of hits, but he also does pitch to soft contact. So
yeah, they say with the underlying metrics, because they say Nick Martinez is probably one of the biggest pitchers due for regression so far this year.
I was gonna say eventually it's gonna hit. I mean,
they're still in a great spot though. They're 12 games over 500 in the American League, so they would have a 6. They would have a 6 or 7 game lead in the wild card.
So, yeah, it's not like they have the farm system to go make moves if they want to. They just don't exactly have anything MLB ready. So they're just they're in a little bit of a tough spot right now, but they definitely, if they can get back on track, they'll be dangerous as long as Yandy and Caminero are in that lineup.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Phil's?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm Phil's at 6.
They've been playing so much better since they fired Rob Thompson. They look like the Phillies everybody expected.
Exactly.
Since they fired Rob Thompson. Christopher Sanchez
makes me so happy.
Christopher Sanchez is my Cy Young, I think. That scoreless streak was something incredible.
Yeah, I don't want to hear about no fucking Shohei Ohtani Cy Young. Give it to Sanchez. Sanchez deserves it. Oh, here
Wheeler's been great since he came back too.
I swear I'm not biased.
Here comes ESPN Nutrider.
Yeah.
Shohei with another 3 hits. He's my Cy Young. No kidding.
The biggest problem
with another 3 hits.
The biggest problem for the Phillies right now is their 4 and 5 starters, Nola and Painter. They are not good. Plain and simple.
It's kind of funny. Most of the a lot of these contenders problems. I wouldn't say some of these teams probably aren't contenders, obviously, but some of the better teams' bigger problems have just been their 4 and 5 starters. Just getting consistency out of their 4-5 starters. I definitely didn't think the Phillies would be a team where that was going to be an issue. Now, obviously, Jesus Luzardo's been up and down this year.
Very
well,
much.
He's been playing much. He's pitched much better in the month of May.
Yeah, I definitely think there's a thing.
His numbers are inflated, I think, because he had such a bad.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever going to be a guy that's going to pitch good at the beginning of the to start the year. He throughout his career, the first month of this hasn't been.
Yeah, bullpen's been real solid.
Yeah, it's just
Durant's once again one of the better closers in the league.
Yeah, statistically one of the best closers in the league.
And I mean, Wheeler and Sanchez are like almost guaranteed wins when they start.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, outside of your
that good.
If you're the Phillies, just hope Nola and Painter can give you more, and maybe go get a back end starter.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, there's nothing to complain about this team as of right now.
Pitching wise,
pitching wise.
I mean, offense definitely does their part.
Offensively, you could do your complaining here, but
Trey Turner could certainly pick it up a bit. Same with Alec Bohm.
Yeah, definitely.
Garcia.
Definitely Trey Turner.
Yeah, Bohm has an excuse.
No, we know about that. I'm just, I'm still judging.
That's just hard.
The excuse is there, but
I mean, but my big thing with this team is it's going to go as far offensively as Schwarber, Harper, and whenever Brandon Marsh plays takes them. That's as long as those three keep hitting, they'll be fine.
I mean, Jack, I think you'd be a big Brandon Marsh fan because he looks like a caveman just like you.
Fuck you.
Guys are Dave Cousins.
That guy owned us all weekend. It was ridiculous, but I mean, hats off to him.
Good. Next time he does that, think it's me doing it.
All right, Flintstone.
Yeah, I mean, Brandon Marsh is having a hell of a year.
Yeah, great year.
I mean,
Schwarber, Harper. Bohm's been playing a lot better in May than April.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah,
913 OPS. Yeah, he's been playing.
Look at that. Yeah, I'll take it back. He's been stepping it up.
Harper's
the start of his year
was good again.
The start of his year was just that rough.
And understandably so.
Really don't get Dave Dombrowski saying he's not elite. That was a hell of a choice. But
I mean, he seemed to unlock something in Harper saying that because
Harper's having a good season.
I was gonna say I definitely think Harper's been a lot better this year than he was last year. So
great.
Maybe Dombrowski knows what he's doing. Maybe you know.
He said, "Yeah, Dylan. Maybe you just listen and shut up."
Yeah, firing you guys.
Dave said I'm gonna get my money's worth out of this deal.
But yeah, I think the Phillies go as far as, like you said, Jace, and then obviously with the pitching, they go as far as Sanchez and Wheeler carries them.
Yeah.
And Jesus Luzardo ain't bad for a 3-starter either.
No,
you could do much worse at a 3-starter.
Also, I mean, Aaron Nola has a track record of being a really good pitcher, especially. I mean, even in the playoffs, he's shown that he can be a solid.
At least you have those options.
Yeah, I mean, Noah might not be this bad for the whole season.
Yep. All right.
I'd agree with that. All right, I pitched that I got the top 5 right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think I do too.
All right, so I pitched that we talked about Cleveland, and then that's it.
Oh, we're done. Yeah, shut your mouth.
Yeah, fuck. I'm just kidding.
Guardians, Yankees, Brew Crew, Dodgers, Braves.
That's exactly what I had.
I would probably just flip Yankees and Guardians. Yankees struggled a little bit in May.
I mean, a little, but not anything crazy. The Guardians are still barely 7 games over 500.
Yeah, dude. They were below 500 during May at one point.
Yeah, but I don't know. I trust the Yanks offense and pitching way more than
I might go with Jason here. I'm going to change my mind. The Yankees are still only 4-10 against above 500 competition.
You got to remember, this is a power ranking. This isn't also just about like who is better. Like, I don't know. How teams have played over the last month go into how they're going to move throughout these rankings.
I think the higher you get, the more you nitpick a bit. The Yankees have a way better run differential, but they've only played 14 games against over 500 teams, and they're 4-10 in them.
What are the Guardians?
They're 14-14.
Yeah, I was going to say the Guardians are.
And I understand that's not the greatest metric, but that's it. You kind of nitpick the higher you get.
Right.
Yeah, I was going to say the Guardians have been good against playoff teams.
If we would have done this later this week, we could have had our conclusion because the Guardians and the Yankees are playing.
Well, they played last week in New York, too, and the Guards took 2 of 3.
2 of 3, yeah.
Oh, they won in New York, too? Okay, yeah. I think we go Yankees.
They actually
New York has a problem playing at home against good teams, I guess.
All right. Are we in on that? Yankees?
I don't have a choice. I'm outvoted, so.
Yanks here.
All right, let's do it.
I wouldn't, but go ahead.
Guardians. Oh, Dylan's going to fucking comment. I do not agree with this power ranking.
Yeah, so this is a bullshit list.
It's the bullshit.
So this is made by nothing but a bunch of smooth brains.
You're like, I'm out. I'm out. Right?
5-pack sports. See ya.
Dylan just hates his own division so much. He wants to
He
underrank.
can't get over it, dude.
I do because our division never does anything in the postseason. You know what our division does when they win? They have the honor of getting slimed by the Yankees.
Thankfully, we're not talking about the postseason. This is
we'll discuss it when we do our
we're talking 2 months into the season. Thankfully,
I mean, obviously losing Judge.
That's why the Guardians are ahead of the Yankees because this is 2 months into the season.
Obviously they just lost Judge, so I mean that's going to be huge.
Yeah,
But I mean, Bellinger's had a good season. Rice is looking like a damn MVP. I mean, you could argue Rice might be the MVP.
I was going to say, I would argue that Ben Rice is ahead of Aaron Judge in MVP.
Look at my boy Jazz in May.
Oh
yes, sir.
Okay. Instead of that, Paul Goldschmidt been hitting really good past month.
Keep talking about
321.
Trent Grisham. Been much better. Same thing with Paul Goldschmidt too. Goldschmidt's
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
But someone was freaking out about Jazz Chisholm, so you probably didn't hear
it. Yeah.
But yeah, Paul Goldschmidt has been batting pretty good. He's very good, I should say.
He's gonna get close to 50 and 50 or no?
No shot.
I'm just wondering.
He's on pace. No, I'm just kidding. You start making things up. I just start making things up.
Come on, bro.
For
Wake up and smell the coffee. That ain't happening. And the pitching. I mean, the pitching has been really good too. Cam, he could be an AL Cy Young.
Littler's the leader in my opinion.
That's what's carrying.
I think so too.
This year, it's been their pitching that's kind of carrying them.
Look at Weathers. Rodon's been incredible.
Warren's been really good. Garrett Cole's been great since he came back.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're getting great innings from almost everybody in their starting rotation. Even like Weathers
did he get hurt?
His ERA is a little bloated.
Fried is hurt. Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, Fried's hurt right now too. That's like you're getting good innings out of Will Warren right now, and he's not even going to be in your rotation regularly.
Right. They got a one pitcher coming. They have a top of the line starter coming back.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's where.
Right.
That's
like Cam Schiller's a one at this point. Carlos Rodon's like a 2 or 3, I'd say at this point. Garrett Cole could still be an ace.
Absolutely.
And then obviously Max Fried was pitching like an ace too before he got hurt. I mean, really the only one that's been Bednar and Tim Hill have been really the only eyesores the last month for the Yanks.
In past years, I feel like you've kind of relied on the Yankees offense to carry them to wherever they needed to go. I think this is the first year I can like comfortably say lean on that pitching staff.
I agree.
Lean on it.
With how good this pitching staff is, you could argue that they're going to be in the ALCS with the pitching staff like this.
I think this might be the best team Judge has had in New York so far.
Yeah, either that or 2024. Either that or 2024 when either that or when they had Soto.
But then even that year, I could argue it was just Judge and Soto were so damn good that it. But overall, like this might be the best all around team Aaron Judge has had, and to say that Aaron Judge can finally lean on their pitching staff is a good thing for New York.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think in past years they've been able to lean as hard on their pitching staff as they can now. They have 6 legit starters.
Yeah.
And even Paul Blackburn can make a spot start for you too if you need him to, and give you some decent innings.
Yeah, they're loaded.
Yeah, like they're really deep in that aspect, and that's where I think it's gonna their offense has really gotta bring it up to par with their pitching, I think.
I mean,
for them to be a World Series winning team.
I'd agree with that, yeah.
All right.
Cleveland.
Yeah, go ahead. You're the one that said they should be ahead of New York, so explain yourself.
Oh wow, he said answer for
You got to understand how a power ranking works. Because it doesn't seem like you're understanding it. I don't think Cleveland's a better team than the Yankees at all. But over the past month, they have been better. They have been a bit more consistent. And don't look now, but if Cleveland's hitting the ball, they're a pretty damn good team.
Yeah, they got four good, well above average hitters right now.
They're pretty up there with New York as a real good team in the AL if they're hitting the ball.
Chase DeLauter's garbage.
Not garbage. He's
not. I was gonna say Chase DeLauter's just having a down month.
It's probably because the league made it. It's because the league made it.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hitting like garbage right now. I don't know what else to say.
Same thing with Quan too.
Yeah.
Quan just in general this year hasn't been good.
No, he hasn't.
They might need to.
Patrick Bailey doesn't give you anything offensively either.
Yeah, Schneeman.
No, he gives you about the same as Bo Naylor. So
yeah, well,
might as well have just kept Bo Naylor around.
Fry's been batting good.
Yeah, I was gonna say Fry's solid. Manzardo's starting to hit now this month too. Rocchio's obviously been huge. You don't expect. Angel Martinez is having a bit of a down month. But shit, if their infield's gonna be hitting, they're gonna get places.
Exactly.
Their whole infield can hit. Obviously, DeLauter can bounce back from his rough month. He obviously had a really good opening month. Schneeman also had, he started the year really well too, so he can bounce back.
Yeah, it's mostly can DeLauter recover from the adjustments that the league's made on him. And then obviously that's what you're going to have with Bazana too. Like once the league starts to get some tape on him, like how is he going to adjust once pitches?
I don't know about Bazana as much because he remember they already had tape on him coming into this year because he struggled last year in his stint.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he struggled.
I don't think did he get called up last year? I didn't think he got called up this year.
Yeah, remember? It was late. He struggled.
I don't know. I don't remember.
He struggled.
Are you able to click on it on his thing, Ethan?
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he got called up last year and he struggled. Because there was questions.
Career. Yeah, MLB. No, he didn't get called up last year.
Who was that at the end of the year that got called
I don't know, but it wasn't him.
Anyways, I think it's doing anything. I was doing damn it.
No, okay, there it goes. I was about to say for a second I was pulling up the Rockies. Like, what the fuck?
And this is another kind of spot where they can kind of their top three in their rotation can compete with New York.
Gavin Williams, Parker Messick,
and Tanner Beebe. They could.
Yeah.
That's where I think they kind of they're the only team in the AL that I think has the starting pitching to compete with those top three guys. The depth of their starting pitching starts to become a question. Slade hasn't been good. He's been better lately, but I know Guardians fans.
Joey Cantillo's been rough.
So Joey Cantillo's been bad.
Yeah.
I know Guardians fans wanted Slade DFA for the month.
Well, this month he's certainly been playing serviceable. Whether or not it's been great is a different story. But
Slade still has something in him. I don't know why they wanted to cut bait on him so quickly. He's still relatively young. So
it's weird.
still something there.
Cade Smith has been one of the best closers in baseball.
Yep. I think this is where
you probably lost. So
21 for 23. Yeah.
I don't know if you would agree on this, Dylan, but I think there's a bit of an advantage with Cleveland's bullpen, probably to the rest of the AL. Cade Smith, they're gonna have three guys that are gonna be able to shut you down.
Yeah, but I mean it's too early to say that because with the trade deadline, you don't know who's gonna get what relievers from what.
I'm just basing this off right now. I'm just basing this off.
I wouldn't even. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything because it's not.
I'm basing this off right now. What we see.
It's too early to talk versus playoff.
I didn't say nothing about the playoff. I said compared to the rest of the AL.
It's one of the better units, yes.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said outside of New York, They probably
Texas got a pretty damn good bullpen too, though.
Yeah, Texas is up there too. But their bullpen's real good too.
No, I think the Guardians could definitely run away with this division the next 2 months.
Their offense is going to be the only thing that is going to kind of be like, are you going to show up once playoff rolls around?
Set them up for their inevitable loss to an AL East team because that's what happens every year.
Set them up for their 5 games gentleman sweep in the ALCS to the Yankees.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, if their offense is going to be for real, then maybe there will be a different story in that route. But these next 2 months will really show how for real Cleveland is good.
And they still don't hit a lot of home runs too, and that's what you got to hit in order to win in the postseason. You got to hit a lot of home runs.
Yeah, that's not as concerning because that's something they can still address easily before the deadline. If that's something they decide not to address before the deadline, then
Dolan's not sorry, buddy. Dolan's too busy worried about the Knicks. He's not paying for a slugger.
Oh, Dylan, you want the Knicks to win because that means Dolan will have extra revenue from winning the shit.
I don't. I'm not a Guardians fan. I don't want them.
Yeah, I'm talking
I want the Guardians to go do something.
All right.
You don't
want to the Brewers here?
The Brewers.
Brew Crew.
I would just like to say that this bozo 2 spots below me when I picked the Brewers to win the NL Central. This dude did this.
I think so far every baseball.
And then Jack did. Jack stared at me like this.
Here we go. So far, every baseball episode we've done.
How's that going, Jack?
About the Brewers.
How's that going, Jack?
Hey, don't shut the fuck up about the damn Brewers and talk about them.
Wisconsin Cubs are the Brewers whipping bully.
Shut the fuck up.
Have they played yet this year?
Yeah, the Brewers swept them at Wrigley.
Okay, I was gonna say I was like, hey, wait, have they gone this far into the year without playing each other yet?
Mm-mm.
I was gonna say.
This offense is like they don't hit for power, but I don't know. They're a good contact team.
They have good slashes.
Way to describe it. They have good slashes. They had some guys hurt, and now that they're back from injury, I think that's helped with their offense.
This is this is the National League version of Cleveland, but just like better.
Right. I mean, Bowers is having a great month. Vaughn's having a good month. Mitchell's having a good month. Churio is finally back, and he's been a big boost to their offense. Yelich is back too, and that's been a big boost to their offense as well. Bryce Trang's probably one of the better second basemen in the league offensively. Sal Frelick is definitely
Dylan. He's top 3.
Yeah,
he is.
Sal Frelick is struggling, unfortunately.
Shut up.
No, not wrong.
It's not been his year, unfortunately. Sal Frelick, it's bad. During this month, Joey Ortiz has a better slash line than Sal Frelick.
Joey Ortiz is hitting better than you. Something's not going right.
Right.
Oh, no,
that's a rough look.
Maybe they should keep it up,
I don't know. The Brewers need a third baseman too. Luis Rengifo is not it.
Hey, you don't know. He might be. They just gotta keep it up.
At least with Sal Frelick and Joey Ortiz, at least they play really good defense, right? But Luis Rengifo doesn't play great defense, and he can't hit. They need an upgrade at that spot.
Yeah.
Now this is where the Brewers really dominate.
The Miz is the NL Cy Young base, and
holy hell! I still have Sanchez as my Cy Young.
I was gonna say Sanchez.
The Miz, but the Miz is right there. The Miz is right there.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that
Cy Young is super competitive.
I got the Miz ahead of him.
Here, Dylan.
Kyle Harrison's been really damn good too.
Yeah,
look at that.
Shout out the Red Sox for being idiots.
And I know I dismissed Shohei earlier, but Shohei's still definitely in the Cy Young race too.
Yeah.
Shane Drone's been pretty good. That was another guy they got in that trade.
Yeah.
Patrick's quality innings. Aaron Ashby's been really good this year.
The pitching is just they just turn everyone into a good pitcher.
the only one that's really been asked has been Brandon Sproat. That's it.
Robert Gasser's been
I mean, but I mean, still, like, if that's
You
the
gotta,
only guy
you gotta nitpick somewhere.
Coleman
right?
Crowe.
I mean, that's some nitpick.
Yeah, I
And
was
plus, he
gonna say
only
Coleman
pitched,
Crowe.
and plus, he only pitched 3 games.
Yeah, he only pitched 13 innings.
Yeah,
He's pitching 4 innings.
pretty small sample size.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah.
Abner Uribe getting suspended for a game because he did the DX chop
I
like
saw
6 times towards the Cardinals bench was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie.
that was
Probably
pretty
shouldn't have
funny.
done that.
Shout out to him. Keep doing that shit.
Shout out to him for real.
Like, don't forget too that they'll get Brandon Woodruff back at some point too.
Yeah, and he's pitched well.
He
Yeah.
was pitching well before he went
Yeah,
down.
he was
So that'd be
pitching well
another
before he
arm
got
for
hurt.
the
Even
five.
DL Hall has been pitching well. Like, they just have this incredible pitching lab there. I can't explain it, but like, their pitchers just dominate, and then their offense like does enough every night too, and that's
Their offense
I mean,
needs
that's why they're
You
first.
took the wrong guy.
That's why they're first in the NL Central, and I think they'll win it. But they need an upgrade at third base, for sure.
Yeah, I 100% agree.
I mean, I guess you could argue right field and shortstop too, but I think Sal Frelick and Joey Ortiz do enough defensively that
Ortiz, I'd look to upgrade.
well, Ortiz is just there until Jesus Made is ready. Once Jesus Made is ready, he'll take Joey Ortiz's spot.
I still think if they're going to be this good, they should still upgrade from Ortiz this year. Whether you want to wait on May,
Well, it's just going to depend on who's available too. Like, I don't know. I think if they really want to go for it this year, they should trade for Skubal.
I'll say
If
this.
if Skubal's available, I think they should do it.
I'll say this. In baseball, compared to other sports, it's definitely, if you're a team trying to trade for somebody, it's definitely easier in baseball than other sports to make a guy available.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like he would be.
Right. All right.
It definitely is more possible.
On to the top 2. I mean, I feel like with the Dodgers and Braves, there's not too much to say.
I was going to say there's not a ton
how much is there really going to be to nitpick with the Dodgers?
I agree.
I mean, King Cuck would probably be the biggest nitpick, right?
Yeah. I was going to say, is there really even too much to talk about with the Dodgers?
Not
Will
much at
Smith
all. I
hasn't
mean,
had the best season.
Yeah, they're all bad.
I mean, Mookie
very
Betts is
well.
struggling too. Marcus Betts
Well,
is struggling
he
too.
was.
Marcus.
I thought he was hurt.
Yeah, Marcus Betts.
No, Marcus Betts is not having a good month, bro.
Oh yeah, he's having a shitty month actually.
But Shohei has turned it up back to like his.
Hey, look at
MVP.
Oscar Hernandez. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah,
One
Oscar.
dot. Come on.
Okay.
Don't forget, Freddie Freeman's got a 900 OPS right now too.
Yeah,
Hey,
I mean,
There you go.
he got 6 home runs in the
My
last 30
Dodgers,
days.
right, guys?
There we go.
My
All right,
Dodgers,
next
right,
team.
guys?
Shut the
Next
fuck
team.
up, BDT.
Yo, can
My
we talk about the Braves yet or no?
Huh?
Can we talk about the Braves yet or
We'll
no?
quickly go
No.
over the
We gotta
pitching.
get
Yeah, I
to
gotta go over the
pitching.
pitching staff too. Stupid.
Yeah, talk about Yamamoto
Really good. They put
Yamamoto's been really good.
right there.
because that's a guy that
Ryan
could go for
Roblesky's
the
been
Cy
really
Young
good.
too. Yamamoto.
Shohei. Roki Sasaki, I think, is actually starting to figure
He's
it out.
getting it together. Let's see the last
Yeah.
30 here.
Yeah,
Oh, he's been
he's
incredible.
been
over his
pitching
last-
really
over
well the last
month.
30
Yeah.
days. And then obviously they're going to get Tyler Glass now and Blake Snell back at some point too. So, I mean, Dodgers are just doing Dodger things here. I mean, there's not really much to say. They're playing exactly like how we thought they would.
Yeah, I'll talk
I don't
about
know.
the playoff time.
I don't know if there's anything you want to
Yeah.
nitpick. I guess
No.
they've blown a couple saves recently. That's about it. It's really all I can complain about.
I'm just going back to this every time so I can. It's a quick milestone. To
Yeah, no,
remember
you're
how
good. All right, and then number 1, the Braves. Best record in baseball. Enough said.
Yeah.
Braves.
Now,
Screw him. All right, this has been it. No, I'm fine.
I want to go
That's how
back
I
to
was with the Brewers.
I want to go back to that comment we got earlier, but the Braves need more.
Oh, right.
Yeah, this was actually a really good
You're
point.
still here,
Oh.
Lion man.
Pitching right now.
Now, I'm probably closer on the side of this. This team's probably going to stay, top as a top 3 team in baseball pretty much all season. Now, once we get deep later on in the season, this is where things start to get scary for me for them as a playoff team and as an actual contender for a World Series. What are you doing in the playoffs with this pitching staff? Obviously, you have Bryce Elder, Chris Sale. What after that?
Yeah, because Strider's not a playoff performer. We've seen that.
Right? Yeah, we know Strider's not a playoff performer. Is
Well, 'cause
Bryce
really-
Elder also? Are we 100% Bryce Elder's going to show up in the playoffs?
No.
No, we don't know that at
No,
all.
we don't know that
Yeah.
yet. So
We really don't know if outside of Chris Sale, you really don't know if any of these starters are going to
Anybody.
show up in the playoffs.
yeah, and that's where I kind of start having some concerns with the Braves, even just in general. Like, I don't trust some of these guys during the regular season to keep like. I don't know if I trust Bryce Elder to keep it up how dominant he's been all year. I don't know if I trust that. I
mean, they do have plenty of weapons.
Then you have sorry, I thought I was about to sneeze.
I mean, Robert
Really?
Suarez and Rafael Iglesias, 8 and 9 right there.
Dylan Lee.
Yeah, Dylan Lee's been really good too.
Dylan Lee's been good. Yeah, that's
Even Didier Fuentes has been pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where they kind of have some positives. Their bullpen, they have some strengths there. The back end of the rotation, like I said, just once you start to get later in the season, like, is Martin Perez going to continue?
They said he's probably due for some regression too.
He's probably due for some regression.
But he's a 5 starter, so
yeah,
I mean,
Grant Holmes is definitely.
I wouldn't look into that too much.
Spencer Strider's just. I mean, he's been okay during the regular season, so it's not
Yeah.
like.
I mean, he hasn't pitched a lot either, though.
Yeah, he
last
hasn't pitched a
few
ton
years,
yet either.
I mean, you gotta. We'll see how he
maybe
goes
more
as
than
the
he
season
pitches, but
continues.
it's definitely just a fair question and something to start being concerned with about this Braves team. But I mean, until they start showing some type of fall off offensively,
I wouldn't be worried.
yeah, there's not much to worry about because no matter how many runs those 4 or 5 starters give up, this offense can go put up double whatever they give up.
And they can always deliver a clutch hit too when you need it.
Oh, there's so many clutch hitters.
I mean, think about today against the Pirates. Michael Harris just had a 3-run double to put them ahead, and that one after not doing anything all game.
No, he didn't play. That's why.
Yeah.
He was pitched hit. That's why.
No, I'm saying the offense.
Oh, you're saying yeah.
And think about what a weapon they'll get back to when Drake Baldwin comes back too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, Drake Baldwin.
119.
Drake Baldwin had a 900 OPS before he got hurt.
Yeah. So
Do you think they'll finally just move Sean Murphy?
I don't know. I have no idea. He's hurt again, isn't he?
Yeah, but I believe he was expected to be back before the deadline.
I don't know. A guy with that much injury history, it's hard to
hard to
for
believe
teams to
that.
fight at that.
The thing with him is that when he plays, he produces a lot, which is something that teams will get intrigued on because there's not many producing catchers like him.
But that's the problem. He never sees the field.
Yeah, I think the last time he played over 100 games was with the A's.
Exactly. Enough said.
No.
Yeah, Acuna's
Hey,
even trying to turn it back up.
Teams are desperate for catchers.
last
You got to
week.
remember that.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to facing this lineup on Tuesday. They're gonna eat us up and spit us
Yeah, that's hopefully. I mean, what?
Lineup is what
out. Shut up.
just everybody in here hit. Austin Riley's been their worst hitter this year.
Right.
Yeah.
6'4".
And Austin Riley still, if you have guys on base, you can't slouch at him. He still will drive in runs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, I agree.
yeah, that's
Atlanta's the team.
Brewers have been good team for
Yeah, that's literally that's a perfect. Yeah, that's pretty much
breakdown for
perfectly
the
how to
Brewers,
describe the
Yeah,
Brewers.
that's a good way
They
to.
can't hit for power. That's the problem. And you got to hit for power in the postseason if you want to make it to the World Series. And the Brewers can't do
Absolutely.
that.
Yeah,
Small ball can only get you so far. It works great in the regular season, but you need those. You need the big home runs and the big spots in the postseason. And
Yeah.
outside of Churio and Yelich, like I really don't know who else.
I have to
Maybe Terang.
I was gonna say Bryce Terang here and there. He can.
Maybe even Vaughn, because I know Vaughn had like 2 big home runs against the Cubs, I
Yeah.
think, in the NLDS,
Yeah.
but he didn't do shit against the Dodgers.
Yeah, didn't dish it up. Well, that's where I think this year could be a little. The thing with the Brewers is their big guys can slug. Yelich can hit some bombs. Churio can hit some bombs, but it's just how can they A, become more clutch, and B, become more timely in the postseason. That's
what it comes down to.
That's mostly
they're gonna have to beat. I mean, they're gonna have to beat either the Dodgers or the Braves to get into the World Series. It's gonna be one of those two.
Yeah, Lineman brought this up. The Braves and the Dodgers have played the 2 easiest schedules in baseball. Yeah.
Yeah.
With Atlanta, the Dodgers, it doesn't show as much. Atlanta, it's shown a little bit, but
I really don't think it matters who the Dodgers play it, honestly.
I don't account strength of schedule much. Just because at the end of the day, you play
every team.
Everybody's playing 162 games, and you play everybody in the league. Now, obviously, because of division play, you get to play some teams more than, certain divisions get that benefit. But especially with interleague play now, you're only getting 13 division games a year anyways. So
13,
yeah. So you can't just keep beating up on bad teams in your division anymore. Got to go win outside of it.
Right.
So, yeah. It is kind of interesting, though, that the 2 teams with the most wins have the easiest schedule. Doesn't really
plays into it for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you get to play the Rockies and Giants. I don't know how many times the Dodgers have so far, but you get to play them a couple times. The Braves have played the Marlins 7 times.
Yeah, you get to play the Rockies and Giants for 26 games out of your 162. Even then, you could probably lump the D-backs or lump the Padres.
Don't forget, throw
the Padres in there too at this point.
Throw the Angels in there for the Dodgers too. They just got done with them.
Oh yeah, they get to play the Angels for 6 games. There's some jobbers.
There you go.
I'll do a little more look into it for our next baseball episode. I guess I'll look into strength of schedule a little bit. I'll see what team. Actually, I can do it right now. Give me a second.
I think we would do the power rankings and the recap probably during the All-Star break would be my guess, right? That's a pretty good.
Right around there, yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty much a good point to do the rankings.
Yeah, because it's about to be.
Yeah, I'm just giving a final look at the power rankings here.
For sure.
I can give you guys a couple. So I'll give you guys this right now. I have the remaining strength of schedule. So I'll give our teams to start. The Marlins are at 9. They have the 9th hardest remaining. The Cubs are right below at 10 with the 10th hardest remaining schedule.
Jack does not look amused.
The White Sox are at 21st. The A's are at 29. I tried to tell you,
yeah.
May was a tough month for them. For the White Sox and the A's, they still get the White Sox, the Tigers 10 times, which probably isn't a good thing.
No, it's really not. Don't let the Tigers record fool you.
But you have 6 against Kansas City still, 6 against Boston still.
Oh yeah,
Minnesota. You still got to play the Mets and Rockies.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we played the Rockies the last weekend of the season.
Yeah.
All right, so this streaming thing is going to kick me off here in a couple of minutes. So this will be the last question here, and then this is what his opinion was on the Braves.
Yeah.
That's spot on to what we've been saying. Yeah.
Pretty much right there where I've been. They're both.
The starting pitching is going to be the big question. Are they going to choke, or are they going to actually show up for a postseason for a change?
Oh, here we go, real quick.
No.
Oh, I agree.
100% no.
That's a tough matchup.
I don't
know. They are
matchup,
not beating Sanchez and Wheeler. 100% no.
Nope.
That'll be interesting if they end up matching up.
Especially because
well, they did. They matched up 2 years ago, and the Phillies just
took them to the woodshed.
I think they knocked them out in 3.
Oh wow. I did
Yeah.
not. I did not
Well,
remember that.
that year it was crazy too because that year statistically the Braves had one of the best offenses in MLB history, and they just didn't show up in the postseason. And this Braves team is kind of giving me that same vibe. Like they're gonna have a great regular season, and then the postseason is gonna roll around, and then they're gonna do one of these.
They should seriously like consider looking into a starter if someone's going to be available.
I don't know. I don't know. They gotta definitely bolster it somehow. I don't know in what way. So I know some people said they should go for Skubal, but see that's the problem. I don't even know if Skubal's going to be available in a couple months.
I personally don't.
Yeah.
I mean, if the Tigers keep playing like how they did this last week, then definitely not.
I mean, I've been on more of the train that I don't think he's going to be available. I didn't think he was going to be available either way.
Well, that'd be real stupid. That'd be doing some angel shit if they were out of the race and then.
I mean, the Tigers have been pretty adamant this whole time that they're going to be able to reset.
Yep, that's a good point too. The other two catchers for the Braves have been pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't know how comfortable the Braves are with running with Sandy Leon as their backup.
Yeah,
but
I would not be comfortable with that.
Yeah, I would keep Murphy. I'd rather.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously Drake Baldwin's the starter when he comes back, but
100%.
Well,
I would
for
much
sure,
rather.
yeah.
I would much rather have a Gold Glove catcher that can hit as my backup catcher than what they're running out there right now.
I would too. I just more
Kenny
said
Leon and Chadwick Trump. No thanks.
I just more said it to maybe just grab some value out of Murphy because
I don't see it.
Catcher's a very premium spot, and I'm sure a team would look at Sean Murphy and as an upgrade.
Yeah, I just don't see him trading in that spot. But
No, I hear that.
I know your thing's about to run out. So
Yeah, sorry. I know.
go ahead and
Literally
show the list
tomorrow
one
it
last time.
refills.
Go ahead and show the list one last time, and then I'll go ahead and wrap it up.
I definitely did not close out of that
Oh,
tab.
you closed out of it, didn't you?
Yeah. Give me a second. It's right here.
Nah, it's all right. Way to go.
No. Fuck you, dude.
So, look here, dude.
I mean, he got your ass.
Oh my!
Keep it real.
What is he doing?
What do you mean? What am I
Hey,
doing?
there you go. Yeah.
Couldn't show
All
the
right.
history on it.
So here's our list. Obviously, we got a lot of contenders, some pretenders, and just bottom feeders.
I'd say that I'd echo Jason. I'd say that top 7 is the real contenders. What we're looking at as of so far.
I would agree with that.
These next 2 months, especially pretty much this next month, especially will kind of
Next 6 weeks.
Yeah, it's
up until the All-Star break.
Yeah, you're gonna start
shaping
out the standings a little more.
agree.
Yeah.
Start seeing some of these close to 500 teams either go up or down.
Yep.
All right. This has been the Six Pack Sports Talk, episode 16. MLB Power Rankings for the month of June. Got Dak Deal here. I got BDT Athletics, and I got Jason's Ball Talk. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Nah, you know what? Smash that fucking like button.
Yeah,
smash that like button. Put a damn hurting on that thing, all right? Tune in for the next episode. I think next episode we are doing top 10 running backs, correct? Yeah.
How we have
one.
Well,
it has a full panel. Yeah.
Yeah, we will have all 6. Yeah.
It'll be quite interesting. So thanks for watching again, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Peace out, y'all.
Yeah.